Baby, last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between the bottle of wine and the look in your eyes and the Marvin Gaye. Then we danced in the dark under September stars in the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, that's all I got is your hand in my hand. Baby, I could die.
Oh, I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me. Oh, I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me. I'm a sister, her neck and her back hurting. I have you like a brand new version. It's like when she get you stuck and then you start serving. Hop up on top and so jiggy jerking. Slow down for me, but you moving too fast. My fingers keep slipping, I'ma make it get on me. Got a human up the skies, but my face is a dog. If you come at my phone, let me bury my bone. Like I threw a 5-bad marriage at home. One of my fell in love with that outside. That outside, keep them thick like I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me.
Small town anthem. Everybody got a story. I'm out on the road. That spot nobody knows. So everybody got a small town anthem. Everybody got a story. And I was 17. All the coke and some gasoline. They wanna ride with me, We can get a little rip. Hop into the shit and photo. Wanna ride with me, Let your head down. You think you wanna go, don't be scared now. Wanna ride with me, We can get a little rip. Hop into the shit and photo. Wanna ride with me, Let your head down. You think you wanna go, don't be scared now. Ride with me, The sticks are still on them. The same roll. Still want them. I'm parking out, pimping on another woman. She pulling up a skirt, trying to show it something. All cloudy, my niggas all rowdy. Just in the seat and got it rowdy. I'm rowdy, know what Look, I'm trying to take you home. So what you got your girlfriends? Break them home. Trying to break them home when I get it in the walls. To the window. To the wall. To the window. Wall to the window. To the wall.
Got a little bitty itch to get wild tonight, and I know just what'll help it. And it won't be very long till I'm feeling right, and I ain't got a care in the world.
And there's a pretty little kitty all the way from Kansas City, sipping on a hillbilly wine glass. Yeah, she shot me a wink, and she got me to thinking, this is going real good, real fast.
We're gonna have a party. Come on, get it started. The whole damn town's invited. The beer up, party now, bring it on. No need to overthink it. Just get those bottles clanking. You know I wanna hear you singing. So beer up, party now, bring it on. You gotta take a little break for goodness sake. Come on now, you deserve it.
Scream at the top of your lungs, I wanna get this. I mean, grab these good times by the horn.
Stop and look around for a minute.
Wait, what?
That's what I call living.
Yeah, so live it up. About time you got in touch with your
We're gonna have a party. Come on, get it started. The whole damn town's invited. So beer up, party now, bring it on. No need to overthink it. Just get those bottles clanking. You know I want to hear you sing. So beat it up, party down, bring it on. DJ Insane.
Today is Friday.
This weekend is a very special weekend for mothers.
Not until Sunday.
Mother's Day on Sunday.
Sunday then.
What? My mother was a saint. Mama, this is the greatest job in the whole world.
What job is that?
Being a mom. Oh, a mom's work.
Happy Mother's Day. It's showtime.
Woo! It is Friday, May 10th, 2024. Happy Mother's Day weekend. I'm Andrew Z. Let's see. K2, the Baroness is here. Renee, our good time gal from the East Side, and also Stephen B. Hardy is in the house running our Facebook Live and our television production over there. Anyway, it's Mother's Day weekend. Renee, happy Mom's Day.
Thank you.
Mother's Day weekend. What are you doing?
Well, like 3 weeks ago, I made myself reservations at Mancy's Blue Water. Because they always say, what do you want to do the day before?
You had to make your day before.
Yeah. So I went ahead and just said, that's where I want to go. So I made reservations for 6 of us. Well, now my mother-in-law and sister-in-law want to come, and they couldn't extend our reservation.
No way.
So
really?
So the next best thing is I made reservations at Lupita's.
I was there last night.
Were you?
I was there.
Yeah, I was like, it's easy there. If food's good.
Yeah.
My whole family loves Mexican. So yesterday when I told Nicholas that we were going to Lupita's, he's like, Mexican? And because you could tell they were dreading Mancy's Blue Water.
Oh, why? That's not their thing or what?
No, my family's very casual.
Yeah. Well, the happy Mother's Day weekend. Any big plans for you there, K2? I know, and just in general, I know you're not a mom, but
No, I am going to relax this weekend
Are
as much
you?
as possible. I might go see one of my friends just bought a new house and moved in. She has a nice heated pool. So we might go over and check that out for a little bit. And then I'll go spend Sunday with my mama.
Dude, this weekend, this last week, this rain, just last month and a half, this rain sucks. It just sucks all the fun and energy out of it. Like, it's 50s yesterday, it's windy, it's raining all day.
To sleep all
God,
day.
I know, it's just such a nasty, miserable day.
It was horrible.
So
and I
many
had
of
to go
those.
in and out of. It was bad. It was just bad.
Yeah.
The wind was blowing. The rain was blowing.
Here's some Mother's Day stuff for you. Some roundup stuff. No Mother's Day gift yet. Here's how Mom actually wants to do. A new survey says that the new survey asked moms what about their favorite ways to spend their free time. Moms say watching movies or TV shows, catching up on sleep, doing personal care, all ranked at the top. Going out to eat and shopping ranked at actually the bottom of the list. They just want to be able to relax and watch their shows. And it's funny because you're talking yesterday about the shows that we're watching right now. And Renee, you never watch any shows. But you're like, well, how does anyone have time? Well, you watch 2 hours of soap operas every day.
I know. I rather watch soap operas.
Would you really rather? Mm-hmm. Like, would you ever just give? Because 2 hours a day is a lot. Would you ever
mine are one's an hour and the other one's 30 minutes. So if I'm fast forwarding commercials,
it's an hour. It's about an hour total.
It's about an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're a week behind. So yesterday we had to watch 2 Young and the Restlesses. And so tonight that's the thing. He's like, what are we doing? He's like, let's go to dinner. I'm like, no, we got to catch up on our soap opera.
Right? Insane.
It is insane. What? So do you ever think that maybe you're missing like other cool stuff on because you're saddled with 5 hours, 7.5 hours a week of soap operas?
I don't, because I don't like endings. So because when something's good, I don't want it to end. So
soap opera's forever. You're like,
soap
that's
opera is forever until they say it's
so you don't like
shutting
you
down.
don't like a season to end. You don't like a series to end. Series finales. None of that.
No.
So you figure with a soap opera, you never have to go through that.
Right.
Wow, that's interesting. Some other Mother's Day stuff. Half of us say our mother was the parent most involved in our growing up. Of course, I mean, I think most people would say that, right? I mean, your mom was the one that really raised you. Yeah. What else? Mother's Day related. A bunch of sites are putting together last minute gift ideas you can still get in time. Mostly stuff from Amazon. Google looked at the top Mother's Day flower in each state. And then overall, they said carnations is number one, followed by peonies and hydrangeas.
Yeah, because it's usually this time of year that all the flowers come out.
Oh, like it says, no mention of roses. It's weird. Don't you guys like roses?
I feel like roses are outdated.
Really?
What do you think?
Yeah,
Casey?
I'm not a big rose person.
Yeah, I have peonies in my backyard, and literally, I didn't read the tag. They're beautiful bushes that are planted, but they were like $100 and some for each bush. But as soon as they bloom, like then they're dead. They're dead within 3 weeks.
Oh, it's a one-time thing.
It's a one-time.
You have to go through all that process of planting them and doing all that stuff, and then it's a one-time.
Well, you plant them and then they come up every year. But I'm saying,
so you plant them once, and then every year they come up.
So right now they've got the bulbs. So probably by next week they're going to bloom. But then by the second week of June, maybe the first week of June, they're going to be completely gone, and you just have a green bush.
Oh, interesting. So a mom is arguing that grandmas should not be included in Mother's Day. They're saying here's the argument that she runs down.
Is Mother's Day, not Grandmother's Day. They're my first Mother's Day. We established these rules because I was pretty sad. I had spent the whole Mother's Day coordinating grandparent visits, and I didn't get to do anything for myself. And I was like, I'm not doing this again. Usually I make a plan ahead of time and talk to my husband about it. I like to usually go out to brunch, and then we all garden, and I like to have some alone time gardening and then read my book for a little bit and get a pedicure. We celebrate my mom and my mother-in-law on different days.
Interesting. So she's saying that there should be a grandparents' day. You can hang out with grandparents, but on Mother's Day, she just wants to hang out with either her kids or her husband or whatever, and she doesn't have to want to coordinate with mother-in-laws and mothers and all that, grandmothers and all that stuff.
Isn't there a grandparents' day?
Yeah, there is a grandparents' day.
Well, but it's still so. I can relate to her. I can,
really,
because I probably pouted a handful of times in 30 years. But then we straightened it out. So then we started.
How did we straighten it out?
By saying that we were going to go visit our moms the day before. Well,
on Saturday
I have a wedding to go to, so there was no way to fitting in anything. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to call the Perrysburg Transit to take my mom to Dickie's for lunch, and then go to Crumble, and then take her back to the home before I go to Lupita's.
Oh, there you go.
So,
that's
but
nice.
I mean, that's a busy day.
It is, and that's what she's saying. She's like, I just want to. Moms just want one day to relax, but like for dads, I don't think dads want you to make a big deal out of it. Dads just want to do nothing on Father's Day.
Last night we're sitting on the couch. John goes, "What do you want for Mother's Day?" I said nothing, and he goes, I know, but what are you going to tell people I got you? I go, so it's a status thing? I go, I don't need or want anything. I just want the next 2 weeks that anything that comes to my mind for my son's wedding, that I just want to purchase it. I don't, you know what I mean? So I don't need a gift.
You want an open credit card to be able to like take care of anything for the wedding.
Anything extra that I decide I want to purchase.
Because you've been spending a lot of money on the wedding, and he's kind of been giving you grief. So you're saying, I just want a free pass from now to the end until the wedding time.
No, I told him that 6 weeks ago that he could not question me for 2 more months until June 5th.
And once the wedding's over, then
right. So I had to order him a pair of shoes, and he goes, "Did you order me 2 pairs?" And I go, no, I just ordered you one. He goes, what'd you buy yourself? I go, you're not supposed to be questioning me. I go, I did buy myself something.
What else? I thought this was kind of interesting. We're going on a trip to California here at the end of the month. I don't know if you know
to LA.
That's where I'm from. Yeah, I'm from LA.
Okay.
So we're going on a trip at the end of the month, and they're talking about stressful tourist traps. And they said the number one is Times Square, but the other one is top 10 is like the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh my God, it's the worst.
I know. It's just like you go to Hollywood, you have this vision of Hollywood if you've never been as a tourist, and you think it's going to be beautiful, and you get to see the your favorite stars and the sidewalk and all that stuff. It's really just dirty.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's dirty.
People begging and
there's so many of those entertainers just trying to get your money. It's crowded. Yeah, there's a lot of homeless in that area.
No. And like,
are there cool restaurants or anything?
No,
not in that area at all.
No, it's ended up being a bad area of town. It's what it's become, is just a bad area of town. So I think people get I don't know, you have in your head, I think, this thought of Hollywood, and you don't get it when you go there. It's very disappointing. Like, you're just like, man, this is it.
So where would you say, if I went to California, where would you tell me to go?
WeHo.
Where?
What is WeHo?
That's like the gay district.
Oh, West Hollywood.
Yeah.
West Hollywood. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So but cool restaurants and
that's the cool area, but it's not really representative of Hollywood though. Like like for movie, you're not going to see movies. You're not going to see.
It's hard to like see any of that stuff though.
Yeah,
you got to know exactly what you're looking for.
You got to go to Universal. I mean, Universal Studios, they kind of have it all in one. That's really the only thing. I always said that the studio should get together and do a revitalization of actual Hollywood, because I mean, that's a representative of their industry. If every movie company puts in like $5 million, and then they make it look like, when you go to downtown, when you go to Hollywood, you go to Mann's Chinese Theater, you go to all that, the Kodak Theater where all the awards are, it should look cool. And it doesn't. It
Not at
doesn't.
all.
No, it sucks.
It's amazing how they make it look during the award season.
Yeah.
Compared to what it looks like on a daily basis.
Right. Exactly.
So
well, and that's the thing, like Times Square does it right. I mean, you go to Times Square, it's what you see on television. There's lights, there's people bustling and on the streets. You still have those performers and stuff that are I don't find them that annoying, but I mean, they're begging for money, but it's still Times Square is what you see on television is what you get. Once you think in your head is what you're going to get there. And Hollywood's just not that way. And they need to probably get that way, because it just, it's a disappointing trip whenever people try to do that. Anyway. All right. We got a lot to do this morning. We're going to take a break. It is 6:21. Here is traffic and weather.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler, on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. Entrance ramp is closed at I-475 southbound, on ramp from US 24 exit 4. The US 24 westbound ramp to I-475 southbound is closed due to construction, scheduled until early August. Please detour from northbound I-475 to Dussel Drive to southbound I-475. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 49 degrees and cloudy, and for your Friday, May 10th, expect partly sunny skies with a high of 65, and for your nighttime, expect scattered rain showers with a low of 49. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler, on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey, got to tell you about my friends over at State Line Sauce Company, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Get you some State Line this weekend if you want to. Tomorrow, the Farmers Market in downtown Toledo. It's always a great Saturday morning to hang out at the Farmers Market. You can get some State Line sauce there if you want to get it online. It's StatelineSauceCO.com. StatelineSauceCO.com. Get sauced.
This is Sugar Vermont, and you may know me from the Great Food Truck Race on Food Network and HBO Max, but I am actually a native of Toledo, Ohio, right here, darling. I am so excited to let you know I am doing a 10-week cancer fundraiser for the LLS, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We're going to raise so much money to help little kids with cancer, and you are going to help. We're having a gigantic event called the Big Dolly Fundraising Brunch, May 18th down at Hamburger Mary's. Get your tickets at sugarstickets.com. That is sugarstickets.com. Available now.
I'm Honest Abe of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it today, I'm going to wrestle this bear. Whoa, he's a lot bigger than I...
Honestly, Honest Abe doesn't have to wrestle a bear to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Then why am I...
One look at the largest inventory of reliable late-model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, and you'll be sold.
He's got me in a bear hug. That'd be funny if it didn't hurt so much.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in, we take anything as trade.
Tell them about the guaranteed approval. Am I allowed to tag out?
Good credit, bad credit, or no credit. Your down payment means you're approved. Guaranteed. Just sign and drive. Find out more at nationwidetoledo.com. Then experience a no-pressure, hassle-free, fun car buying experience at Nationwide Auto Finance. 2121 Woodville Road.
I'm in for deals even crazier than me.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you one of the nearly 10 million families that own a timeshare? Unfortunately, many families stuck in timeshares have learned the dark side of ownership, as their timeshare ends up being nothing like they were promised. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. If you were lied to when buying a timeshare, you're going to need help. I know this because I once worked as a timeshare salesman, but quit the business and made it my personal mission to help folks get rid of bad timeshares. That's why I put together a timeshare exit information kit to help you understand how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation. Over 30,000 families have trusted us to get rid of their timeshares. Many started out by simply calling us for the free information kit and are now timeshare free.
To get your free information kit, call Wesley Financial now. 800-814-1500. That's 800-814-1500. 800-814-1500.
Is switching your wireless service to Total by Verizon easy?
Totalmente.
And you get unlimited 5G data, $25 a line for 4 lines on the unlimited plan, at an amazing price with no contracts. Should you switch to Total by Verizon? Definitely.
Totalmente.
Find a store or switch suavemente at totalbyverizon.com. Monthly rate when you activate without a pay plus taxes and fees. Discount begins the month after you enroll. Additional terms apply. See website for data management practices.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for 2. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56. Unlimited pistol and rifle rentals. 2 targets. Rental eye and ear protection. All for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock, the largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. TowersArmory.com.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 My husband's also 40, and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-694-1010. That's 1-800-694-1010. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. 1-800-694-1010. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
We're recording this Progressive commercial on a real boat to let people know that when you bundle your home, boat, and other vehicles...
What was that, Flo?
Progressive saves you money, Jamie.
Why are we doing this on a boat?
We were going for authenticity.
We're going to the city?
Authenticity.
You mean Atlantic City? But we're not in the Atlantic. Are we?
Bundle your home and other vehicles with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So,
Bring it. Andrew Z. and Demetrius in the morning.
Good morning. Just before 6:30, I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius out today, but Kate to the Baroness is here. Also, my good friend Stephen B. Hardy is working the live video feed, television feed over there on Facebook Live, and of course, Renee, our good time gal from the East Side. Let's get into some news. Renee's favorite part of the show. And now she has to pay attention because there's not people to hide behind. A TPS parent.
And this is where Steven's stepping up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Flexing my big boy muscles today.
Right.
Oh, we'll see. A TPS parent attacked inside an elementary school. He was attacked by another parent. The mother's leg was broken in 3 different spots. Jesus.
What? In an elementary school?
Yes. Witnesses say a neighborhood incident between 2 11-year-old girls spilled over into the school. Body cam shows police officer at Leverett Elementary on Tuesday after a parent was beaten up in the school. The 32-year-old victim was seriously injured. A TPS staff member told officers the mother walked her kids to school, came into the building to warn school leaders about a fight between her 11-year-old daughter and another girl. The fight happened Sunday at a park. Witnesses say the mother, who was also assaulted by a man on Sunday over the girls fighting. On Tuesday, the woman and the man came face to face at the school. She saw him today, and she said, "That's the man who hit me." Before she could even say anything else out of the mouth, the mom swung on her and knocked her down to the ground.
Oh, my God.
The victim's mother said her daughter was worried about her kids' safety. She was in fear of what was going to happen to her kids because these people are adults and they're acting like this. So she got into the school. And when she got into school, they attacked her. She had surgery yesterday on her leg. They broke 3 bones in her leg.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
The victim's mother, Martha Moore, "My daughter was down on the ground. She had no fight in her." Toledo police are investigating and no charges have been filed yet in the case. Un-effing believable.
Wait, so the mom's leg is broke or the daughter's?
The mom's leg is broke.
Wow.
It's crazy.
People are crazy.
I know.
So she walked in there to express her concerns, and they jumped her for it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Maumee police are searching for a man wanted for sex offenses involving a minor. A 24-year-old Defiance man was arrested in Maumee in October after officers allegedly caught him with an 11-year-old whom he had traveled to visit. After pleading guilty to felony offenses related to child pornography, Dominic Pickles of Defiance cut off his ankle monitor and failed to appear for his sentencing hearing in April. The Maumee Police Department is searching for him at this time. Anyone with information is urged to contact their police department or the Maumee Police Department. Construction begins on state-of-the-art pickleball facility. Toledo Pickle LLC said it broke ground on the construction of a riverfront pickleball and entertainment facility in the heart of Toledo's Vistula district. Where is that? K2?
That's down by like Toledo Spirits, Golden Hind, down in that area.
They're trying to revitalize. It's kind of far out. It's kind of between Toledo and like going towards Point Place. They've been trying to revitalize that. I don't know if it's going to work. It's
I
a
don't
little
know.
too
The
far outside.
Ostrich Lane.
What is that?
That's where Golden Hind wine and coffee bar is. And it's going to be so cute. They
Really?
have big old ostriches painted on the buildings, and it looks, I mean, the window open fronts for stores and more bars and restaurants to be able to go into. But it looks really cute.
I just wonder if it's too far out of downtown though, to be successful is big. Like downtown struggles. I mean, it doesn't struggle on mud hen days and in summers and whatever, but there are a lot of businesses that go in and out in downtown, especially restaurants. Like there's the top half where they're always busy. You go your bar, whatever, table 44s and your Blarneys and all that, Dirty Birds. But then there are the other ones that do struggle on a consistent basis. And now you're trying to extend it outside of downtown over there where Toledo Spirits is and all that. And I've only been out there once. I took the food truck out there and it was average at best. There was a few people here or there.
I think they have like their own, like, you know how Adams Street has its own like artsy crowd that goes. I think that's going to be kind of the same crowd that's going to be the Vistula district.
But are there enough people to support,
it'll be interesting because Toledo Spirits has done pretty well.
Has it?
Being down there by, the only thing really down there. So hopefully it just
Whole House is right there.
Yeah. Stormy Daniels spent more time testifying about her alleged 2006 sexual encounter with Donald Trump, pushed back against the defense lawyers who tried to poke holes in her credibility. At one point, a Trump attorney asked the film actress, "You made this all up, right?" Daniels responded that the one-night stand was very much real. Later on, Trump attorneys asked for a mistrial again, arguing that Daniels' testimony was prejudicial. Justice Juan Merchan denied the request and refused to alter the gag order. Merchan has threatened the former president with jail time if he continues to violate the gag order. It's kind of like what we said yesterday. They were complaining that she went into so much detail. They're trying to get mistrial, so much detail about her.
She's got to though.
When you say it didn't, when you say it didn't happen, well, then you have to question her credibility, which is what we said. Then you got to go into detail, and you spanked his ass with a magazine. I mean, it is what it is.
I want to know where's he got a birthmark or a freckle, and then tell me that.
What if he has a birthmark? What if he doesn't have one? Then what do you do?
What I'm saying is,
do you have a birthmark or a freckle down there?
But
see, not everyone does.
In a one night of passion, that's not something I remember.
Right.
In a one night encounter, I'm not going to remember those little parts.
I mean,
but you're going to remember you spanked his ass.
Exactly. That's it. You're not going to forget.
Of course you are.
So dumb.
What? You're saying if you don't notice a freckle, but you notice that you smacked his ass with his magazine. You don't say that you don't understand the difference between those two.
No.
Oh my Lord.
It's because she's had limited encounters, and so she knows everything about her husband's body. Where some of us have had some casual. And I barely remember their face.
K2. I know. I have people walk up to me and they'll give me a hug or whatever. And Colleen's like, "Did you sleep with him?" I'm like, "I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't know."
It's a true story. I do it all the time. I'll be looking across the bar and I'll be like, "God, I know that guy from somewhere. Did we date?"
I know.
No, you didn't date.
She calls it date in parentheses.
I know that's not a date. It's not a date, K2.
I don't need much for a date, right?
Right? Apparently not.
A couple glasses of wine.
There you go. It's a date.
A little feeling and good to go.
All right. So this to me is interesting. Chevy is killing off the Chevy Malibu, which it's its last normal car. Chevy has announced they're killing it off this fall. It's debuted in 1964 as a luxury version of the Chevelle. They spun it off to its own model in 1978. It was the traditional four-door sedan Chevy made, but everything shifted heavily towards trucks and SUVs and now electric cars. No one wants a car anymore. You want a car that's can do some other things. Ford has abandoned all their sedans. They discontinued their Ford Taurus in 2018. Now the Mustang is the only car that Ford sells. Chevy doesn't sell any cars. Even Tesla doesn't like being called a car company. Elon Musk recently claimed they were more of an AI robotics company.
Oh, Jesus.
Toyota Camry is the best-selling traditional car in the U.S. last year, but it was just 8th overall behind all the trucks and SUVs. So the world of the car is going bye-bye. What else? A woman spent a year living inside a grocery store. People expect, it's the Family Fare supermarket in Midland, Michigan, which Midland is just a small town. It's like a suburb of like Saginaw, and because I used to work up in that area, Saginaw, Midland, Bay City. But the Family Fare supermarket had some contractors out there recently to work on the building when they came across a strange extension cord. So they followed it and discovered a hidden dwelling. It turns out a 34-year-old woman was living there. It wasn't a lighted sign out front. It was on the roof. The building was part of a strip mall, and the sign was on the front of a peaked roof truss. It's hollow. A 3-foot by 4-foot access door in the back. It's unclear how big the space was, but she had decked it out with flooring, a mini desk, a pantry of food, a Keurig coffee maker, even a house plant. She'd been living there for about a year. When the police went to investigate, the woman came right to the door and said, "Don't worry, I'm leaving." Police aren't sure how the woman was able to get up on the roof so often, and not be noticed. She wouldn't tell him how she did it. She had a job, but not at the supermarket. She even had a car. There's no word why she was there, but it was a rent-free spot where she wasn't bothered.
Good for her.
The story
Wait, so on the roof, so she didn't have a roof?
Well, she lived in a dwelling. They're calling it a dwelling, so it must have been some sort of a tent,
cover,
something covered. But it was. She said the store isn't pressing any charges. She does have to leave, but they say they're going to help her transition into a new arrangement. So that's nice of it.
Nice.
Yeah. It is.
I mean, that wouldn't happen for any of us.
She
but-
had plants and a desk.
Right, what'd she need the desk for?
Well, they said she had a job. Yeah,
She works from home.
Works for Amazon. Let's see. Someone 419-345-3375 got some text messages. I've never been spanked with a magazine.
I'm sorry.
Something was very specific with a magazine. Oh, that's what I haven't had. That's because they don't make magazines anymore, honey.
Well, this was like 10 years ago. That this
Exactly.
happened. It says we need to unbrainwash Renee from the cult. Whatever. So and another one, when I recognize someone, I can't remember if I arrested them or worked on their car. It must have been. It's producer Doug. He's a mechanic, and then he was a cop. A restaurant saw this poor world. What are we doing? A restaurant saw a forgotten credit card, so they posted pictures online of the credit card. So if anyone, lost it or knew, they could get it back. Well, the photo was unedited, so the woman got the card back, but people had already charged more than $2,000 on it.
Oh my God. Like, why would you post the numbers?
I don't know. Here is Rhonda Deaver explaining what happened with her card.
I couldn't believe that they did that, but I was sick thinking that I might be responsible for all those charges. It had been used a whole lot of declines, but a whole lot that went through. I live on a fixed income, and there's not like there's extra money every month to cover those bills that somebody else charged on my card.
You gotta. I mean, I know you gotta. It's the restaurant's fault or the worker's fault for posting it, but you also got to question the people in Kingston, North Carolina, who follow the town's Facebook feed, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to take that card and start charging on it." You're actually stealing from this. Right, you're actually stealing from a poor woman that just lost her card. Jesus, what's wrong with people? Let's see. A lot to process. Research continues to come out. This is Renee's area right here about the health risks of ultra processed foods. Over the course of 30 years, researchers have followed more than 100,000 U.S. adults with no prior medical conditions and found that those who ate lots of ultra-processed foods had a 4% higher risk of early death. These findings build on research released in February, which revealed that eating a diet high in these foods has been associated with 32 different health conditions, including cancer and type 2 diabetes. So those ultra-processed foods are bad, bad, bad.
It is.
What else? A Subway manager says she was punched by a customer over her sandwich not having enough ham on it. See,
you gotta buy extra meat.
I have that same issue though when they don't put it, like they'll put like 6 meatballs on them. Well, you just stop counting meatballs. You need to fill the sandwich. I want to punch her.
But they're trained to put so
I
many
know.
meatballs, so it's not her fault.
I know. That's why I don't punch her.
So then you got to buy extra ones. Say you want extra, and then they charge you extra meat.
I know, but then the sandwich becomes like $15, and
oh my god!
Remember when it was
if you want
$5
extra
per
meat,
foot
and
long?
Yes.
God, I miss those days. We had it and we didn't even realize it.
Right, here's Monique Larios talking about the assault on her.
I did not expect this. He comes around the corner. I go, "What are you gonna do? Hit me over ham?"
Over ham?
He hit me. He punched me. All I could remember is just black. I still can't feel half of my face. I did not deserve this at all. I was in there just doing my job.
Jesus, what is wrong with people?
You're a psycho.
I know.
I can't handle it.
I know. What else? Police in Minnesota arrested 2 people for putting thousands of fake gift cards in a store. They were scams meant to steal money once you activate them. So they'd put the fake gift cards in. You would buy them, I guess, and then you'd go to activate them, and then they would steal all your info. Those guys are getting smart, and
they can't keep up with them at this point.
No, you can't, because there's a new scam everywhere. Good news for chicken nugget fans in certain markets. Wendy's has a new Nugs party pack. 50 nuggets, $15. 50 nuggets for $15.
And that's
That's
Wendy's.
a deal.
Yeah, that's at Wendy's.
Are
That
their
is a
nuggets
deal.
good?
I don't know.
The spicy
not bad.
ones
They
are
all-
so
they're not
good.
bad.
I don't know if the spicy's included, but to me, all the nuggets taste the same. Like, I don't notice a difference. Do you really notice the difference between McDonald's and Wendy's and whoever's got
for
nuggets?
sure.
Really?
Kids do for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
KFC's got nuggets. I wonder how those are.
Well, and didn't we hear that Taco Bell
Oh, Taco
has
Bell's.
nuggets coming out too?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
testing
McDonald's
nuggets.
has that hard coating on the outside.
Oh, they don't all have. I guess I
It's
don't
like
eat,
a
I don't,
batter.
I don't eat
It's like a
nuggets.
I want to say it's a batter.
Yeah.
Where Wendy's is breaded.
See, I'm just more of a wing. I want my stuff on the bone, and we've talked about this before. But Demetrius says it's because the meat that's on the bone is like as a dark meat, which is juicier, more tender. But then a buddy of mine says that's not true. That wings are considered white meat. So I don't know.
They are.
That he looked it up because I said no, because I told him what Demetrius said. Because I like meat, I like chicken on the bone. I don't like it like I don't like nuggets. I don't like tenders. I want my meat on a bone. And Demetrius said the reason is because it's more tender. Because it's dark meat. And then the dude looked it up. Look it up, K2. See if he said wings are dark meat or white meat. See what you come up with. This is very interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna wait. No, I'm just kidding. What else?
They are. Chicken wings are technically white meat.
See? So Demetrius.
What about
was wrong.
drummies?
No. Drummies.
Look at her. She's like, oh.
The thigh and the drumstick, the leg is dark.
Right.
Oh, so what's the difference
So
between
the wing is that little thing that sticks out, and
the whole wing? Yeah.
the wing is
But
white
wait.
meat because when you order a chicken, you get half of a chicken, and it's
Look,
usually the breast and the wing are white, and then the leg and the thigh are dark meat.
So I had a wing restaurant, for a minute. So I do know that. So what they do is they take wings are there. You get flats or you get drums.
Right.
Whatever.
But an actual wing is white meat.
It's white meat. So the flat in a wing, is that white meat or dark meat?
That's dark meat.
The flat part and the drummy. So they just pull them apart. They pull them apart. I don't know.
I don't know why they so little. Now I got all kinds of stuff because I'm looking at a chicken and I'm like, it's an actual leg.
No wonder they can't fly. Their wings are this little.
They're killing them before they get to be big.
Oh,
is that right?
Hold on, I got a text.
I'm looking at Casey. Give us some chicken wing now.
I got a text message while she looks at that. 419-345-3375. It said wings are sort of attached to the breast, so it makes sense. He says flats rule, by the way. Tim at DHL. Someone else said I prefer no bones. I don't want to gnaw on my food. I don't know why I prefer it on. Like I won't eat it if it's not on a bone. I don't know why. I just think it tastes better.
Well, and I won't eat it off the bone. I use a fork.
Right.
So then you can never get all that meat when it's on the bone. So I'd rather it not be on the bone at all.
Oh, and someone said, yeah, flats are white for sure. All right. Well, thank you guys all for listening. At least we know we have people listening. I always wonder.
I know. You know who has awesome wings is Fresh Market.
What is that?
It's next to Costco on Central.
Next to Costco.
It's a grocery store.
It's a grocery
store.
Yeah,
in the plaza where the Steinmart
was.
And
they
is or whatever.
They roast their chickens and their wings or whatever, and they have them in the case. They're amazing.
Now, do you like?
And you usually, I think you get a free pizza if you buy a pound of wings.
Do you like fried or baked wings? Cooked in the oven.
I think they're all fried and
no. There's baked wing. Like Dickie's has the baked wings. They don't fry them. Yeah.
Okay. I don't like breading.
Yeah, I
want them naked.
Yeah,
so I don't care either way. But
so your favorite? What's your favorite wing spot? See, for me, I think for me, Hooters. I haven't been to Hooters in over a decade, but I remember their wings being really good. So I would put Hooters at number 1. I would put Frickers and Jed's tied at number 2 for me.
For actual wing on a bone.
Yeah.
See, I gotta go with Dirty Birds.
Dirty Birds are good.
They're like oh my god, they are the best wings I've ever had.
If you touch your fork and go to pull the
so
meat
tender.
off, all the meat comes off.
Ooh,
what do they call them? Duck confit wings?
What?
Duck confit wings?
What does that mean?
I don't know, but
they're duck wings.
I don't know, but I think they're done in duck
fat.
Yeah,
duck fat.
Yeah. Oh my god, they're
they said that they
good.
roast them for like 18 hours before they actually fry them and toss them.
Oh my god.
Them with the Gouda mac and cheese there is like the perfect meal.
So good.
That'll make anybody happy.
Really?
Even me.
See, I haven't been to Dirty Bird in years. Maybe I got to go try Dirty Bird.
You haven't?
No.
Oh my gosh, that's our go-to because no matter when you go, it's always good.
I don't go downtown all that often. I'm trying to think where we go when
Spaghetti Warehouse is where you go.
Spaghetti Warehouse is where I go. That's so true. God, that is so true. 419-345-3375. Someone said drummies are dark meat. Lucky in Oregon, hands down, best wings I've ever had. Someone just texted in. I'll have to try those.
I've heard that quite a few times too. You've had them, haven't you, Renee? The wings at Lucky?
Yes.
Are they good or not? You didn't jump in.
I'm a huge fan. Again, I only eat off a bone when I have to. So their chicken chunks, I think, are the best chicken chunks around.
Really?
Yes. I just actually had them, was it last Friday night? Sunday. I had them Sunday.
Another text said, all right, you want to jump in? Jump in, Steve. Another one said Thirsty Pony in Sandusky, which that's Frickers. I think that's Frickers food is the Thirsty Pony in Sandusky.
Oh, okay.
You go right past there to go to Cedar Point. So we need to do. I haven't seen anyone do a ranking of wings. How do you not jump in, Steven? You're a big ass dude.
I love chicken wings. I was waiting. So Frickers is the best place ever in Toledo, Sylvania area, in my opinion.
Really? Why Frickers?
I think it's for nostalgia for me.
Okay.
I've been going there since. I went to high school for a little bit, and they had a Frickers right down the road. I remember. I think it was like Tuesdays. They had like 13-cent wings. So me and my buddies, we'd just cram in there and just get it as much as we could.
Right.
I love their barbecue sauce too. It's just something about that place.
Someone said Hooters has really good smoked wings. Go ahead, Steve. What's your favorite wings?
Mine are Frickers.
No, Steve. Oh no, I'm sorry, Steve.
You got it with gay Steve.
We got two Steves. I can't hear Steve. He says he's on. Hold on, let me check see if I did something wrong. Go ahead, Steve.
Hannon's Block.
Hannon's
Oh
Block.
yeah, they do have good ones.
Block does have good ones.
Where is that?
On the
Downtown.
corner. next to
Downtown.
the
You've
street.
been there. Hannon's Block downtown.
Have I?
Monroe and
Block
Erie.
is good. Yeah, their
Really?
food is so good.
Yeah.
They're so good, and they're naked too. They're not breaded. They're just like
See,
like
Steve
just enough
needs-
char.
Steve, you need to take me on a because you're like the downtown ambassador. You need to take me on a tour of downtown eateries.
Done.
And you're gonna start. You're gonna start first at Toll House.
Just get out of here. I will not step foot into Toll House. I will not. I don't know why. I don't know.
We'll start. I got it all mapped out. I know exactly where to go, but it depends on what day.
Because I don't usually eat downtown. If I do, it's Spaghetti Warehouse.
Oh, we gonna change that. Mhm.
All right. There I get. Oh wait, what was that? Oh, that was the news.
How do we turn it into the food report?
I don't know.
I think we're all hungry.
I know. All right. That is the news / food report. But I want to do a ranking of wings sometimes. So we've done pizza before. I think we've done burgers. They're
Wait,
just fun.
what was the story about chicken wings? Why are we talking? It started with chicken nuggets.
Well, it was about the processed foods being bad.
Well, no,
right.
but then 50 nuggets for $15 at Wendy's.
Right,
is where
right.
I went into. All right. All right. Steve is coming up. That is the news. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. Construction work at Anthony Wayne Trail, State Route 25, northbound between Monclova Road and South Detroit Avenue. Daytime restrictions are possible through early summer. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 49 degrees and cloudy, and for your Friday, May 10th, expect partly sunny skies with a high of 65. And for your nighttime, expect scattered rain showers with a low of 49. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey, we're talking about wings a minute ago. I haven't had the wings at Dickey's yet, but they look amazing. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, new to the 419. And what I love about Dickey's is that they have the baked wings. They're all sauced up, but I never get past the brisket or the ribs. I love them so much. But I'm going to try the wings this weekend. Go to Dickey's Barbecue Pit, established in 1941, real life Texas barbecue for 82 years, and now in the 419 in Perrysburg on Fremont Pike, right next to the new Crumbles. Get in there to Dickey's. We're talking with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company about the importance of having renter's insurance.
Renter's insurance is definitely something that's important and definitely affordable. I've even seen where someone can get a renter's insurance policy and get a discount on their auto insurance that's more than the cost of their renter's insurance. And it is very low. And some of the things that will come up with renter's insurance is obviously if something happens to the building, there's a fire or water damage, the landlord has no coverage for your contents and you're completely on your own. But an even bigger concern is the liability. If that landlord comes after you for something that you caused, if someone trips and they sue you, all of those little things that can have huge costs out of your pocket for what might be at most a couple $100s a year. You don't need to own a home to make sure that you're protecting what you own.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001. or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center,
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first.
Got to say, my friends over at Furniture Palace, this weekend, you need to make a point of getting over to Furniture Palace, whether you need furniture for your house or a mattress. I mean, there is just study after study done of how a bad mattress or bad night's sleep can affect your entire life, can affect your personality, can affect everything. So if you want to change that, turn that around, you need to get to Furniture Palace. They got 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo; Reynolds Road, Maumee; Woodville Road, Northwood; Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online, FurniturePalaceToledo.com. A convenient location right near you. Get there this weekend. Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze in the 50s, brought to you in part by Med1 Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1 Care has all the answers and more. Med1 Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. Med1 Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? Med1 Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. Med1 Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see. Med1 Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-0555, and tell them Steve sent you.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Happy Friday. Well, my wrist cancer's back. Okay.
Oh, no.
What?
Your wrist cancer?
What?
Yeah, my wrist cancer.
What does that
I don't know what I
mean?
did. It flares up every once in a while. My wrist hurts.
I don't know, Steve. I think I know why it's flared.
You did spend some time with Kev, so
Oops.
Oopsie. Your wrist cancer.
It's flared up again.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. They have to get chemo of the wrist.
I don't think that's I don't think that's a thing.
You guys see what's happening tonight, though?
Oh my God!
You see what's happening?
K2 was just telling us it's going to be the end of the world. What is going on?
The Northern Lights. We could see it tonight. It's a rare geomagnetic storm, so it's a rare occurrence that we could actually see the Northern Lights tonight after 10 o'clock, from the 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. But it all depends on, like, the clouds and everything. But we have a really high chance of seeing.
Well, were you saying, K2, it could knock communications out?
Yeah, it can disrupt radio waves, GPS coordinates, overload electrical systems. So internet could go out. Your phone maps could not be working right. Your mobile phone might not work.
Sounds like a Y2K thing to me. Like, I think everything's going to be fine. Like, they're just
the first one in 20 years.
Really?
The last one was 2005.
Wow, and we might be able to see it if the sky is clear. So, wow, it's between 10 and midnight, you said?
between 10 and midnight tonight. Yep.
All right.
So
All right, make sure you guys are all outside watching.
I know. I'm
Text me pictures.
Wait, aren't you going to get outside?
I'll be in bed.
All right. What's going on, Steve?
Well, of course, it's the weekend, so let's talk about the movies. New in theaters, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, rated PG-13. Now, this is the 4th movie in the rebooted Planet of the Apes franchise and the 10th one overall. Enough already. This one is set many generations after Caesar's death, so it features an entirely new cast. It's directed by Wes Ball, the guy who did the Maze Runner trilogy.
Okay, I have to admit, when I was a kid, the first couple Planet of the Apes movies were pretty cool.
I've never seen a single one.
Really? I watched one like a month ago. It was on TV, and I just left it on. It was like an old one where it was like the one dude is like Cornelius, and then the baby, the one monkey is pregnant, and then so the government's trying to kill the baby. Because these monkeys are talking, so then they escape, and then I don't know. I think Charlton Heston. I don't even know, but it was.
I remember that.
But the new ones are so dumb now. I don't know. I can't.
That's why I said enough of her already. To the 10th one overall. Come on, figure it out. Be done.
Figure it out.
Wave the surrender flag. Get done. Okay, and then not another church movie, rated R. Now, it's a parody of Tyler Perry's movies that stars Kevin Daniels, a guy named Taylor Ferry, who commanded by God to write a movie inspired by his dysfunctional family. So Jamie Foxx plays God and Mickey Rourke is the devil. Now, that could be kind of interesting.
I know. I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie. They just look stupid to me. But I mean, if you watch them, I guess a Tyler Perry movie making fun of Tyler Perry movies could be good. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm up for it. On TV this weekend, Saturday at 10 p.m. on HBO, the stand-up special, Nikki Glazer, Someday You'll Die. And then Saturday at 11:30 p.m. on NBC, Maya Rudolph hosts Saturday Night Live, and Vampire Weekend is the music guest. Vampire Weekend? Who the hell is that?
No clue. Did you even say that right? I mean, is it?
Yeah, Vampire Weekend.
Never heard.
I never heard of him either.
Never heard of
But I do love Maya. I just saw. In fact, while I was getting ready, I had Apple TV playing in the background, and I saw that she has a sitcom out that I haven't seen yet.
What?
So I'm gonna have to get on that because I mean she's just hilarious.
Yeah, let's see, a Vampire Weekend. They have a song called Hope, or a song called Surfer. What do we want to hear? A song called Capricorn. What sounds interesting?
Let's try Surfer.
Surfer. All right, here you go. Here's Steve. This is Vampire Weekend. The song is called
Lord have mercy.
Surfer. I know. It's like 6 minutes long, and this thing starts out very slow.
Back on the island, water 3.
It's got that old school vibe.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Fingers reaching into space. Roman soldiers spearhead, jammed above the waves.
Barry, I'm getting high.
Yeah, I was gonna say where's all our acid droppers at? I'm betting that they're
totally. Some incense burning.
Yep.
Some tarot cards on the bar. I can see it now.
And as far as Nikki Glazer, she's hot right now.
Oh my! Well, she is just so funny.
She came off that Tom Brady roast, killed it. Like she was the highlight of the Tom Brady roast.
That's what I'm going to watch tonight.
Is the Tom Brady roast?
I think
Yes.
I'm going to also.
Really? 3 hours. It's 3 hours long.
3 hours?
I'll grab my box of wine and put it next to me, and won't get off the couch.
Right.
I'm gonna be somewhere, honey, watching the Northern Lights. I ain't gonna be watching that mess. No, honey, Vampire Weekend. Why not Werewolf Weekday or something?
I don't know. Werewolf Weekday. All right. What else, Steve?
Okay, so of course, Mother's Day is this Sunday. So in honor of the occasion of the Hollywood Reporter, they put together a list of the 10 most memorable moms on TV. Now, here they are in alphabetical order by TV show. So let's see if you guys can think of some. You should be able to get
alphabetical order, isn't it? By popularity. You said alphabetical order.
No, it says in alphabetical order by TV show.
Oh, all right.
Well, there'd be the Brady Bunch.
Where's
right?
He's on there as
Brady?
number 3.
Number 3,
Yep,
Miss
yep,
Brady.
yep.
Who else would be on there? What's the one? Leave It to Beaver mom.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Like she was the original.
And
I don't know.
Yep, she's on there.
Oh,
number
okay.
10.
Do we got?
Yep,
do,
okay.
What about Mary Tyler Moore? I mean, she was a good mom, right? In the Mary Tyler Moore show, with Van Dyke?
Did she? No, she's not on the list.
Cosby Show.
Cosby Show.
Cosby Show. Yes. You guys are getting it now. Yep, she's on there.
Are these
Alicia
like
Rashad.
iconic moms, or is it what was the word?
Iconic? They're iconic moms. Yes. So of course you got to have Rainbow Johnson, Tracy Ellis from The Blackish. She made the list.
I've never
and
seen
then
Blackish.
you.
Me neither.
Yep, and then Tammy Taylor. I don't even know.
Friday Night Lights.
Yep, she's on there. Estelle Getty.
Oh,
Sophia Petrillo, of course.
Sophia, the Golden Girls.
Facts of Life. What's the?
Yeah, you got to have her on
Who?
there. And then
Wait, Facts of Life. Who?
She wasn't a mom, was she?
No, Sarah wasn't a mom. She ran the dorm.
No.
Oh. Well, Steve, why did you say, "Oh yeah"? You were agreeing with me. Why
I
couldn't
like
you just
her,
let?
but she wasn't on the list.
He was agreeing with you. You called his ass out, Renee.
What about Mora?
Oh, from from Schitt's Creek.
Yes, I love
Mora.
her.
No, she's not on there.
She's so
No.
good.
She's a horrible mother, though.
Peg Bundy.
Horrible.
Well, wait a minute. If Peg Bundy's on there, Mora can be on there.
Where's Peg Bundy fall?
Number 8.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow.
How did we get number 1? You guys still haven't guessed the number 1 mom.
Number 1 mom on television.
Said
of all
alphabetical
time.
order, right? So it'd have to be an A.
By TV show.
Yeah, I don't think it's alphabetical. Steve.
What
It is A. Okay, watch. Edith Bunker is number 1. A. All in the Family.
Oh, yeah.
B. Tracy Ellis. Blackish. Carol Brady. B. Brady Bunch. Then you go 4. Claire Huxtable. C. The Cosby Show.
Andrew is wrong.
As alphabet as your ass can get.
Steve is just calling us out.
I know.
Steve reading y'all like a cheap novel. Yeah.
Steve was on one today.
Because I got rib cancer. That's why.
You know, if you're putting Peg Bundy on there, you got to put on Claire Dunphy from Modern Family.
Oh yeah,
Julie Bowen. She's the best.
I love her. Yeah, I love that show.
The show is so good. It didn't make the list though. I don't think you didn't mention it.
Nope.
Man.
She didn't make the list. Well, alphabetically though. So but Judy, they like to mention. She gives her an honorable mention, and they give Moira Rose an honorable mention.
Okay.
Moira Rose.
So yeah, they did get honorable mention. So those are your top TV moms. But Edith Bunker, come on, you can't. I mean, that's not hard to miss.
Yeah.
All in the Family, iconic.
By the way, Glenn Miller play songs of baby. No one even knows, Steve. Me and you are the only ones.
Clue.
It sounded like the puppets.
They don't know. We're older than they are, Steve. They don't get it.
I don't prefer not to say older. We're more seasoned. Thank you.
Here you go. I'm gonna do it just for Steve and I. For nobody else. I apologize to everyone else, but
England
guys like us had it made.
Get ready.
Because a man, woman, Mr. We could use a man like me to
I love it. I still can't believe he was 42. Like you had said that
47, 40. He was 47 when he did. He looks 65.
There was I saw a thing last night that said Steve Martin was turning 78. And they were like, I thought he was 78 back in 1978.
There are those people like you look at who's the one that Murder She Wrote. Like she's looked 80 her whole life.
Lansbury.
And the guy that had diabetes, Wilford Brimley, he's looked 80 his whole life.
Yeah.
Sam Elliott, another one.
Sam Elliott's been old his whole life. It's so weird. Anyway. All right. Thank you, Steve.
Toodles.
That is Steve's Sleaze on the 50s, and it is brought to you in part by our friends at Cocina de Carlos. I went to their sister restaurant, Lupita's, last night, and man, Food is so good there. If you haven't been to the #1 Mexican restaurant in Toledo, voted on by you guys, you need to make a plan to get there this weekend. Man, you get some arroz, some frijoles, some queso, tortillas y flour y corn y masa es delicioso. Margarita, some tequila, some #1 tequila. So good. Check it out. Cocina de Carlos, Lupita's in Waterville and Perrysburg. Get on over there this weekend. You will not be sorry.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 107.7 The Wolf.
Lady last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between the bottle of wine and the looking rising Marvin Gaye, then we danced in the dark under September stars in the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, so that's all I got is your hand in my hand. Baby, I could die a happy.
Oh, I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me. I'm a sore, her neck and her back hurting. Cut through to have you like a brand new version. It's like when she get used to everything is slow serving. Hop up on top and so jiggy jerking. Slow down for me, but you moving too fast. My fingers keep slipping. I'm trying to grip that. Being hard headed and I'ma make it get on me. Got a human up disguise, but my face is a dog. If you come my fault, let me bury my bone. Like I flew a 5-bad married at home. One on my fell in love with that outside. That outside, keep them thick like I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me.
Small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. I'm out on me road. That's why nobody knows. So, we got a small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. And I was 17. All the coke and some gasoline. Wanna ride with me? We can get it low. Hop into the shit before dope. Wanna ride with me? Let your head down. You think you wanna go? Don't be scared now. Wanna ride with me? We can get it low. Hop into the shit before dope. Wanna ride with me? Let your head down. You think you wanna go? Don't be scared now. The sticks are still on them, the same old. Still want them. I'm parking out, pipping on another woman. She pulling up a skirt, trying to show it something. The car cloudy, my niggas all rowdy. Just in the seat and got it rowdy. I'm rowdy, now where them? Look, I'm trying to take you home. So when she got your girlfriend, break them home. Trying to bring them home when I get it across to the window. To the window. To the window. Wow,
got a little bitty itch to get wild tonight, and I know just what'll help it. And it won't be very long till I'm feeling right, and I ain't got a care in the world.
And there's a pretty little kitty all the way from Kansas City, sipping on a hillbilly wine glass. Yeah, she shot me a wink and she got me to thinking this is going real good and real fast.
We're gonna have a party. Come on, get it started. The whole damn town's invited. So beer up, party now, bring it on. No need to overthink it. Just get those bottles clanking. You know I wanna hear you sing it. So get up, party now, bring it on. You gotta take a little break for goodness sake. Come on now, you deserve it.
Scream at the top of your lungs, I wanna get this. I mean, grab these good times by the horn.
Stop and look around for a minute.
Wait, what?
That's what I call living.
Yeah, so live it up. About time you got in touch with your
wild time. We're gonna have a party. Come on, get it started. The whole damn town's invited. So beer up, party now, bring it on. No need to overthink it. Just get those bottles clanking. You know I wanna hear you sing. So beer up, party now, bring it on. DJ Insane.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Good morning. It is 7:18. I'm not touching the feed in this anymore. From here and the rest of the show, it's all you, Stephen. Stephen B. Hardy is working the Facebook Live television broadcast for us. So if you want to see what we look like, I mean, I don't know why you'd want to. I mean, you just hear it, the same thing, but like we're not doing anything visual.
People like to watch, Andrew.
People like to watch, right? K2 is here, the Baroness, and of course Renee, our good time gal from the East Side. So a couple things happened. We went to Lupita's yesterday. And I have a daughter. She's 14, and then a daughter that's 18. And they like to tease each other, you know, they needle each other, or whatever. And the 18-year-old goes, "Wow, your mom sure does take you to Starbucks a lot. That didn't happen when I was your age." And then my 14-year-old said, back then Starbucks wasn't a thing like it is now. I'm 18 now, I'm old. That was hysterical because she's always trying to say I'm old, so to get it back at her ass.
Wait, which one's nice. 18?
Maisie's 18.
Oh my god.
So she's like, yeah, she's 18.
Is she a senior?
Yeah, gotta be. And this is the end of her junior year.
Okay, so she'll graduate at 19.
Yes. Because her birthday's in January.
Right.
So you know she's I think a little ahead of whatever.
Right.
And the other kid story real quick is so we have a rack of in the studio, a rack of stuff like we have a Steve Taylor bobblehead from Taylor Automotive. We've got the Golden Girls
bobbleheads.
Christmas ornaments. The Golden Girls Christmas ornaments.
Dorothy broke, so if anybody wants to send us Dorothy.
Yeah, Dorothy did break, sadly. And then I've also got on that shelf is a Snoop on the Stoop. And for those who don't know, Snoop on a Stoop is basically an elf on the shelf, but it's Snoop Dogg. He's got dreads, he's wearing a big chain, and he's got a joint hanging out of his mouth. So yesterday I go to pick Josie up from school. Well, she stole the Snoop on a Stoop, and she said, "Look what Santa brought," and she'd been carrying it around at school all day.
Oh no! I thought you caught her yesterday.
I did. I took it from her yesterday, put it back on the shelf, and the little poop head grabbed it before she went to school, put it in her book bag, took it to school, and had it out, carrying it around all day, the Snoop on a Stoop. I said, "Look at Santa. Santa keeps bringing it back."
Oh my God.
I said, "That's not an elf on the shelf. That is Snoop on a Stoop, and you can't take it to school." But she wouldn't let it go. Like, I took it from her. She'd start crying. She had it at school all day with a joint hanging out of its mouth.
Oh, did you get a call from the school?
No, but Parents of the Year, I'm sure. I don't know how we didn't, but we didn't. She had that stupid thing, and her friends are playing with it, and Snoop on a stoop. Oh my
That's
God.
so funny.
All right, K2, we have an inbox issue. What do you have for us
We
today?
Hi, everyone. I was talking to a buddy of mine at the gym yesterday. He said he asked me if I thought he should get his pregnant girlfriend a Mother's Day gift. I said, no way. And I know Demetrius will agree with me. Well, I'm sorry, but Demetrius is not here to agree with you.
Right.
I told him that women who own pets are more mothers than pregnant women. It's a ridiculous question. Of course not. Am I right? Of course I am. Tell them. D. Well, D's not here.
Of course I am. Tell them. So his buddy wanted to get his soon to be baby mama a gift for Mother's Day, and he said she didn't earn it.
100% she should get something, even if it's just small. She should get something.
Really?
I feel she needs like a full massage and pedicure and manicure because she is doing everything she can to keep this baby healthy. She is growing a baby.
Right. Well, but okay, but we have to separate feeling from facts, I think.
That's a fact. She is a mother.
Is she owed a Mother's Day gift before she's even given birth?
Yes.
That would be no.
I think that, I think I always get my pregnant girlfriends like their first Mother's Day gift.
Right.
Like I always get them one when they're pregnant, if it falls around there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Really? But okay, you can, and if you're being nice, but I mean, if you're looking at facts, I don't think she's earned one yet.
Right, but they also sell cards in the store underneath your Mother's Day cards that says for the mother to be.
Mother to be. Right. But
and it's under the Mother's Day.
But it's not Mother's to be Day. It's Mother's
It
Day.
doesn't matter. It's still sold underneath the Hallmark label.
The dude said mothers are women with pets are more mothers than expecting moms.
That's a little obnoxious.
Like straight right.
Yes.
It's a little obnoxious. 419-345-3375 is the text message line right into the studio. You can get a text right into us on the show. 419-345-3375. Now, again, you can get one to be nice, but is she owed a Mother's Day gift if she hasn't given birth yet? That is the question. You got to try to separate heart from, I mean, he's just, because this is the buddy. He's just giving fact advice, saying, no, you're not a mom yet. You don't deserve a present. Now, you can get one to be nice, but you're not not a mother.
Clearly, this guy does not have kids yet. The one that wrote in and is saying not to do it.
Someone else just said she's not owed it, but it'd be at least nice thing to do. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can do it. It's a nice thing to do, but you're not owed a Mother's Day gift if you haven't even given birth yet. That's obvious. Why are you staring at me, Renee?
Because you used the word "oh."
The woman is already going 9 months without drinking.
Right.
Like she's
smoking.
She's not having any fun. She hasn't been able to do anything. Like her body's blowing up. She doesn't feel great about herself. Like she's having to eat foods that probably like she normally would, or she's cutting out foods. Kind of. Yes. Yeah. She deserves, even if it's just something small. I'm saying don't set a precedent of getting a really big gift before the baby's born. But
see, that's what I agree that it's a nice thing to do. But if you're looking at it objectively, you're not owed a Mother's Day gift if you're not a mom yet. Hold on. I got some text messages. Someone said 100% yes, she should get a gift. Another one, pregnant is still a mom, ! She's already taking care of the baby
she is,
and doing what needs to be done as a mother. Get her a gift.
Yes.
That is a good point.
So the friend wrote in?
Yeah.
Why is he writing?
Because he wants us to back him up on what his opinion was to his friend.
buddy.
Yeah.
Whatever. You're just jealous because your body's like consumed with her. Like that's the way I feel.
Really?
Yes. Like why would you even be concerned if he got her a gift or not?
Well, you know how buddies chime in. I'm sure he's like, I gotta go get my girl a present. He's like, you don't have to get her a present. She doesn't even have a kid yet.
Right. That's a douche.
As a father who watched a woman go through heck carrying my child, yes, she deserves a Mother's Day gift. That's from my friend.
Oh, really? What did she say?
It's a guy, and he said, as a father that watched a woman go through heck carrying my child, yes, she deserves a Mother's Day gift.
Wow. All right. So let's go around the room. Baroness, you say she is owed a gift. Like she has deserved a gift as a mom, a Mom's Day gift, even though she's not a mom yet.
Yes.
You say yes.
Yes.
Renee.
Yes. She deserves gifts.
Multiple?
Yes.
What about you, Stephen B?
I don't have kids. I'm gonna say yes. You should like cook her a meal, give her a nice bath with some bubbles in it, give her a massage, and just understand that Father's Day is around the corner. So
Exactly.
I know you want a gift, right? So give your girl one.
There you go. All right.
Stephen B. Hardy. I want to run up some bubble baths.
Romantic at heart. I will do what I need to do.
I love it.
And I will say, she should get a gift, but she is not owed a gift because she is not a mom yet.
Nobody is owed one. Everybody deserves one. It's not about being owed. Like, I don't want John to buy me a gift if he feels like he owes me a gift. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
by the way, so was it Stephen Hardy spoken like a real single guy?
Oh yeah, they call me a simp where I'm from.
What's a simp?
I have no idea. Apparently, it's you're nice to women. It makes you a weakling as a man. And
so not a pimp, a simp.
I used to be a pimp. I retired and then switched. I don't know how that worked, but it did.
I don't know. I did get a message and said, get her a pedicure because the belly gets in the way and we can't do our toes, and a basket of all her pregnancy cravings. That is a nice gift.
Right. A pedicure is amazing.
Yeah, and then a craving of all the stuff she's craving, put it all her little snacks in a basket. That's a good one too.
Right.
All right, I got a phone call, 419-345-3375, 419-345-3375, calling in on the Crystal line. Hello.
Hello there.
Hey, it's Blizzard Bill, everybody. Oh, Blizzard Bill, good morning.
Was there a contest I'm calling in on? Am I going to win something? Is that what's going on here?
Yes,
Did I cut somebody off and win a prize?
No, you're good, Blizzard Bill. By the way, Blizzard Bill came out, and him and Mrs. Blizzy came out to our food truck event over in Maumee on Wednesday. People love Blizzard Bill. They were losing their minds. Like, he couldn't walk 5 feet without someone going up and wanting to talk weather with him. It's like, people love you, Blizzard Bill.
Well, thank you, but do you think it could have been the sign I was wearing that says, I'll buy you a taco?
Did you talk to me? That could have been part. It could have been part of it.
I'll meet you over there at Andrew's food truck. And by the way, nice rant on your page there about what's going on with the food trucks.
Man. Yeah, it's sad. I'm working with a church for a new spot, so I will hopefully have an announcement here in the next couple of days of a new spot. Blizzard Bill, this tonight from 10 to midnight. What is going on in the meteorological world?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what's happening. I thought about this last night. We had an eclipse, all right, that wiped out the sun there. A big deal, all right, a big eclipse. Now we've got a geometric storm, and we call it people go, what the heck is he talking about, Wilma? It's a G4, okay? On a 1 to 5, this is a 4. And there's only been 3 of these since like 2005, something like that, all right? So what does that mean? The sun went absolutely crazy. It's at a high sunspot cycle right now. I believe it peaks next year. So get used to this, my friends. All right, this could happen again. And I put on my Facebook page, well, I was on it all night last night, just putting information on. You may have saw that. But it shows a picture of the sun, and it shows this big cluster of sunspots. You may go, okay, what's the big deal? Okay, so the sun's got freckles. I mean, what does that mean? It's shooting out these pulsating flares, and if they wind up hitting the Earth's atmosphere, and something this strong, a G4, all right, out of 5, can create all sorts of havoc with the power grids, all right? Not everywhere, but some power grids may have some issues. They have to protect those, and I'm sure the officials know what to do with that. This happened in Sweden some years ago and knocked out some power, ruined a couple of things. So this gets to be a big deal on the technical side. On the visual side, it's Northern Lights. And they're predicting, and there is actual part of the Weather Service that predicts this sort of thing, that tonight and tomorrow night there should be a very good display of northern lights. Now, we're going to play the game. Are we going to keep the clouds away so we can see this?
Right.
I've seen northern lights about 2 or 3 times in my life when I was in northern Michigan. I'll tell you, it's freaky. You think you're in a movie and something weird is. Think of any strange scientific movie, and you go out in the middle of a field, you know, and you look up and the sky is rippling with different colors. Well, we're thinking that is a potential, probably a likelihood, to be honest with you, that is going to happen. We just got to keep the clouds out. I think the clouds will get thicker probably after midnight. So we got a shot. If not, we got another shot tomorrow night, and this could even spill into Sunday night. So we've got a couple of good opportunities here to see it.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. So tonight you said between 10 and midnight, right?
Yeah, I mean, sure. You got to get after sunset. You got to get away from the city lights. All right. Find a place you want to go. I've had people send me messages. I'm at Mommy Bay State Park. I'm camping. Can I see it? You can't go in downtown Toledo and expect to see it. All right.
Gotcha.
You've got to go in the country. You've got to go, you know, wherever it's dark. Get away from the street lights and all that kind of stuff, and just get your favorite adult beverage and sit there and watch this, because if it happens big, it's going to be weird.
Ooh, so Blizzard Bill, you can take Miss Lizzie on a little drive, a little country drive out there on a little country road, and just lay on the hood of your cars together, just head back, watching and just sipping.
Well, I just drink iced tea, and Miss Lizzie drinks the same thing. So nothing in the tea. I'm weird enough as it is. You bring it, you know, Miss Lizzie comes up to me and says, whispered geometric flares in my ear, and see what happens. Geometric flares.
Only a weather guy get turned on by it. Geometric flares. Oh, Miss Lizzie. Talk to me some more.
Wait a minute. I've got more.
What?
There were 5 of these things. Well, some scientists say 4, but between 4 and 5 of these big solar flares pulsating out from the sun. And when that hits the Earth's atmosphere, North Pole and South Pole, but especially North Pole, it just creates this weird stuff. So it could affect radio communications, okay? It could, shortwave radio transmissions. It could affect, let's say, the space stations up in the Earth out there. Anything that has anything to do with high-frequency radio could get staticky. Maybe your internet will act kind of weird. You know, I said one of my doctors the other day, who shall remain nameless, and his computer kept crashing. And I said to him, "It's solar flares." I think he thought I was kidding. But the internet, remember a few days ago, the internet was just dropping out, getting weird if you were tracked. And people were commenting on Facebook. I even made a comment on my Facebook page that, well, these things can affect your GPS in your car if you're traveling about. So good luck with DoorDash later today. This could get kind of interesting. You might get someone's delivery by mistake.
That's a bonus.
I mean, it's weird stuff happens. Okay. There's a question came out. Does it affect human beings? Does it make you sick? There's no evidence that it would. Okay. There's no evidence that it would, but consult your doctor, as they say. Call your doctor and say, am I going to get sick because of the solar flares? I think they'll hang up on you.
All right. Well, thank you, Blizzard. We appreciate it. By the way, Blizzard Bill has got a Facebook page with about 30,000 people on it. If you're not following him for your weather, what are you doing with your life? Blizzard Bill, get him on Facebook. And Mrs. Blizzie's got the most amazing candles. I was telling Mrs. Blizzie on Wednesday that we light one of her candles every morning that we have here in the studio. So thank you, Blizzard Bill.
Well, go ahead and light yourself a candle and pray that the geometric storm 4 is going to be okay.
All right. Thank you, my friend.
See you later. Thanks.
All right, there it is, Blizzard Bill. Hey, have you guys noticed since the eclipse and now with this thing, like Blizzard Bill, things have been going on? Has there been any chaos in your life? For me, my life has been an absolute ish show for like the last 2 or 3 weeks. Like everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Is anyone else notice that, or is that just me?
It's just you.
It's
your time.
I have to agree with you.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like
because
things
Janet's-
that don't go wrong are going wrong. It's
Yeah,
weird.
because Janet said that the what happens in the stars can create craziness. What were you gonna say, K2?
I would say that's just my everyday life. I can't get away from it.
All right. Well, at 419-345-3375, here is traffic and weather.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staylor on 107.7 The Wolf.
Oh!
Here's your real-time traffic. Entrance ramp is closed at I-475 southbound on-ramp from eastbound US 24 exit 4, scheduled until early May. Detour from northbound I-475 to Dussel Drive to southbound I-475. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 49 degrees and cloudy, and for your Friday, May 10th, expect partly sunny skies with a high of 65. And for your nighttime, expect scattered rain showers with a low of 49. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staylor on 107.7 The Wolf.
Oh, real quick, dudes, too. If you, this is a great opportunity tonight to do something romantic. Like, get your girl's favorite beverage. Maybe get a couple sandwiches or something, or your favorite snack, and take a drive onto a country road and just
speak geometrical flares in her ear.
Oh my God!
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
This could be that
Fireworks
pre-Mother's
and
Day
everything's
gift
gonna
for her.
happen.
Pre-Mother's Day gift. Yes.
Look what I did for you. I caused a geometric storm just for you.
Exactly. I can tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce, whatever you take tonight for your geometrical storm pleasure, make sure you got some State Line Sauce with you. Makes everything better, no matter what her favorite snack is, or his favorite snack, whichever. So go get yourself some State Line Sauce. Tomorrow morning, you can get it over at the Toledo Farmers Market. That's going to be fun. Could be fun. So anyway, go check it out. StatelineSauceCO.com. StatelineSauceCO.com. Get sauced.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you one of the nearly 10 million families that own a timeshare? Unfortunately, many families stuck in timeshares have learned the dark side of ownership, as their timeshare ends up being nothing like they were promised. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. If you were lied to when buying a timeshare, you're going to need help. I know this because I once worked as a timeshare salesman, but quit the business and made it my personal mission to help folks get rid of bad timeshares. That's why I put together a timeshare exit information kit to help you understand how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation. Over 30,000 families have trusted us to get rid of their timeshares. Many started out by simply calling us for the free information kit and are now timeshare free.
To get your free information kit, call Wesley Financial now. 800-814-1500. That's 800-814-1500. 800-814-1500.
Chloe here from Progressive to tell you how you get more than great savings with us. You get customer service access through our mobile app, online chat, or by phone.
That's a lot of ways I can get in touch with you. I see what's going on here. You can't name favorites, but I'm your number one customer.
Actually, we offer all our customers these ways to contact us.
I'm sure you give just any customer your personal
company
contact info.
Well, you did call us more than any other customer this year. So in that sense, you are our number one customer.
Get help from Progressive through the website, app, chat, or phone. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Double the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
When your taste buds are telling you it's time for something sweet, you'll find delicious chocolates and candy at Old Gilead's Candy Counter at Grandma's Pantry in downtown Grand Rapids. Choose from a wide selection of caramels, chocolates, and gummies, and old-time vintage candies, too. Grandma's Pantry, Grand Rapids Yum Yum Shop, 24175 Front Street, downtown Grand Rapids. Make a day of it with the entire family at Grandma's Pantry, part of the shops at Carson Block.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for two. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56. Unlimited pistol and rifle rentals. 2 targets. Rental eye and ear protection. All for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock. The largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. towersarmory.com.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-694-1010. That's 1-800-694-1010. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. 1-800-694-1010. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Are you an oblivious person hogging the sidewalk like a large dying snail? Do people stuck behind you ask how?
Hey, gotta tell you about my friends over at Furniture Palace, Toledo's largest locally owned furniture store. Concept is simple: quality name brand furniture and mattresses you get at the major stores in town, but at the guaranteed lowest prices in town. It doesn't matter. Good credit, bad credit, they will take care of you at Furniture Palace. Out with the old, in with the new. Furniture Palace.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars. I'm Andrew Z. We've got Demetrius out today, but K2 is here. Also, Stephen B. Hardy is working the Facebook Live television feed. You got some comments over there, Stephen B?
I sure do. I've got a few of them. Looks like we've got Sandy Wade says, love you guys.
Oh, love you too, Sandy. Thank
Chris
you.
from Sam's Club, special shout out to Andrew Z. Said, hey, we got a Jessica Martinez. Hey, gang, if you get hungry, come see us at the Green Lantern. We are open till 8 p.m. Last order in at 7:45. And she mentioned that there is a wing ding on the corner of Bancroft and Upton. Best she's ever had.
Oh.
We were talking about wings earlier. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate all your comments. You can always call us at 419-464-9292. You can text us at 419-345-3375 or right there on the Facebook live feed. And of course, Renee, our good time gal from the east side. All right. So I thought this was kind of interesting. This is things that we maybe fought our parents about when we were growing up. But it turns out that they were things that they were right about.
Everything.
That's rough. Yeah, that's true.
So here it is. Some of the things that your parents were totally right about, ranked by how much you don't want to admit it. So here's number 10. You're going to miss me when I'm gone. God, how true is that?
God, that one started right off with the hurt. Thanks. Wow.
Steve, you could probably speak the best of this with you just losing your mom a year ago.
Yes, and like Mother's Day's coming up, and then her birthday would have been on Monday. She would have been 98.
Wow.
It is crazy. You take your parents for granted, and you are going to miss them when you're gone. They are 100% right.
And I'm guilty that it's repeated behavior because I say the same thing to my boys.
Do you?
You say that to everybody.
Yeah.
My favorite part, she says that you're going to miss me until you see me again. I mean, she's right, but
wow. Okay, too. I think you're right.
Things your parents were totally right about. Number 9, drink water. Yeah, that is true.
Yep.
Number 8, your real friends like you for you. Number 7, be honest. Number 6, put on sunscreen. That's another big one. We don't listen. Like, remember we used to use baby oil? You women used to use baby oil.
I don't ever remember my mom and dad telling me to put sunscreen on.
Really? As a kid at the beach?
I think
no.
Oh, yeah. I used to get just drenched in that stuff.
Oh my God. At the pool, nothing?
We never did any of that stuff. But what I would
You
do,
had such an unhappy childhood, though.
but what I did do is I could go. But the flat roof of our house was right outside my bedroom window, so I would go lay out on the flat roof, and put
on a foil mat.
Not a foil mat. I would. Yeah, that was
foil mat with baby oil.
Baby oil.
You remember the aluminum foil over cardboard, and then you'd put it in front of you so you could get the reflection of the sun?
Yeah,
that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Was the thing, not for black
people. So fun.
Not for black people, Steve said.
Me and my friends would lay on the foil mats and rub baby oil, and then my brother was like older, so he always had a cooler of beer on the side of the house from his weekends, and so we would sneak a can of beer, go to the backyard.
Your brother's like
living in sinful, honey.
Right?
Your brother's like, hey, Renee, any of your friends need some baby oil rubbed on them?
Honey, grease is the word. Grease is the word.
No, like my older brother.
What else? Number 4, admit when you're wrong. Things that our parents totally were right about that they used to tell us.
My parents obviously didn't give me any advice.
I know my mom will still argue to this day with me about stuff that she's definitely wrong about. She'll never back down. Never.
Oh, my mom always used to say, "Listen to your elders, boy. Listen to your elders." Mm-hmm.
I just was told to respect your elders. I didn't ever hear listen to them.
Really?
Oh, mine would listen to your elders.
I always got the 10 Commandments. Honor your mother and your father.
Oh, your parents would recite the 10 Commandments to you?
Not my dad, but my mom for sure.
That's a man. Number 3, again, things your parents are totally right about that we don't want to admit. Be careful with credit cards. Oh my God, yes.
Wow. Oh yeah.
I didn't listen to that one.
Me either.
Like
Me
it.
either.
My parents didn't give me any life skills. The only skills that she told me was
we know. That's why you had a kid at 15.
no, it was no sex before marriage and don't ever wear a black bra underneath a white shirt.
And
or a white shirt or a white bra underneath a white shirt. Because
my mom
you
told me
could
that
see
too.
that. So you always had to wear nude under a white shirt.
Yeah.
Number two was save your money. And the number one thing your parents were totally right about, which you don't want to admit, number one, go to the bathroom before you leave home.
Oh, yes. Yes. I still to this day, because we had 3 boys and we all played sports. And every time at dinner, my mom would not put any type of liquid, like no water, no Kool-Aid, no, until we were done with the meal, because we'd be hot and thirsty. We'd want to guzzle down all the liquid. Then we would have no room for our food. So to this day, I do not drink anything until I'm completely done with my meal.
Oh my gosh. Like that sounds
Still do.
Terrible. Wow. I usually drink a sip after each bite usually.
No, she never, it was not even on the table. Like that plate had to be clean, and then she'd bring the picture of whatever it was that we were going to have to drink for that meal. She'd bring it on the table.
You know, doing this weight loss surgery, you're not supposed to drink. It's the 30 rule. You're not supposed to drink 30 minutes before you eat and 30 minutes after you eat, nor during the meal at all. So you're supposed to go an hour and a half without drinking anything.
How do you do? Are you used to it now?
Yeah, used to it now, but it sucked because, like I said, I'm used to drinking after each bite, so it was crazy. Anyway, those are some things that your parents were totally right about that you don't want to admit. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey!
Here's your real-time traffic. Road construction, roadway reduced to 1 lane at Lime City Road, both northbound and southbound between Mandel Road and Buck Road. Temporary traffic lights are alternating traffic. Work to repair the bridge over I-75 is underway, and the project is expected to be completed in 2025. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 50 degrees and cloudy, and for your Friday, May 10th, expect partly sunny skies with a high of 65. And for your nighttime, expect scattered rain showers with a low of 49. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey, I gotta tell you, my friends over at Dickey's Barbecue. It's Texas-style barbecue. They've been serving for 82 years and now available here in the 419. Check them out. They've got brisket. They've got ribs. They got wings, some of those baked wings all sauced up. Their pulled pork is amazing. Their sides are so good. A great mac and cheese. And make sure you get over to Dickey's Barbecue this weekend, established in 1941. They're located on Fremont Pike in Perrysburg, right over next to the new Crumbles Cookies. Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Check it out this weekend.
Wojo's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. With the change of season, it's always good to have good maintenance on your heating and air conditioning.
And when we do these cleaning checks, it's not just a check. We actually clean your condenser outside. We'll replace your filter for you. We check the refrigerant levels, the electronic connections, blowers, just to make sure that is running adequately.
All right. And how do we get a hold of you at Wojo's?
You can call us at 419-693-3220 or reach us on the web at wojosheating.com.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center.
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
We're here with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company. And if you've got a side hustle, a small business, part of the gig economy, you need to hear this.
If there's a record of them getting paid as a 1099 employee, they definitely want their own insurance. There's always a line to figure out when something is just going to be covered personally and when it's going to be covered as a business. And that's why we like to help families and family-owned businesses, because it's hard to find that line. For example, people who are doing delivery in their cars, that's not going to be covered under their auto policy unless they add that coverage on. So people who are doing that, whether it's delivering food or groceries or driving people around, they need to make sure that their auto policy is covering. Maybe they started a small business online, or they're doing something. There comes a line where their personal home or auto policies aren't going to protect them. And it's good before they cross that line to make sure that they're covered.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Doug. To celebrate everyone who's customized and saved hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual, we got a savings.
Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you in part by Med1Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1Care has all the answers and more. Med1Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. Med1Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? Med1Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. Med1Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see. Med1Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-0555, and tell them Steve sent you.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrews and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Friday. What's going on?
Okay. I want to know. Now, we all know how passionate you get when you talk about food, okay? Yes. I want to know, does Consuela roll her tongue when she starts talking about food like Andrew does? You notice when he starts talking about food, do Hispanics roll the tongue? I want to know.
Oh, Cocina de Carlos and Lupitas. Oh, man, the frijoles and the arroz, and so good.
Consuela even asked me if Andrew was right from Mexico.
See, that's how authentic.
How
authentic I am.
Sound.
Oh, thank you, Renee. Tell Consuela thank you.
What's Consuela drinking when she told you that?
The way you guys feed his ego.
Right?
Whatever.
Again, Consuela's fake, and so was that.
Hey, what?
We boosted his ego, and Consuela's fake.
No, stop. She is not.
She is, and you guys don't believe Consuela.
Yeah, don't discount Consuela like that. Your live-in maid. You know she's there all the time. All right, Steve.
Hey guys, did you know what's happening in Toledo next week?
What?
It's your chance. Casting call. There's another movie being shot here in Toledo.
I saw that.
Casting call next week.
Do we have any details?
Casino.
Are there any details? Yeah, they're shooting a movie at the Hollywood Casino.
Really?
Renee, this is your chance, girl.
Is it like a blockbuster? Is it like a local film?
No, it's
they're
like,
not telling you.
But it is by a major studio, though. I think
it is
like Universal or Paramount or something. They're shooting it.
So it's not too late. I can be discovered.
Yes, you're never too. As old as you are, Renee, you're never too old to be discovered.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Or kidnapped.
Yes, never too old to be discovered or kidnapped.
I know. That's why I take my phone into every bathroom, because someone's going to just kidnap
Scoop
me
you
for
up.
sexual trafficking.
At this point, I just know that's her dream. Nobody wants to happen.
As much as you talk about it, it seems like you're trying to will it into action.
Manifesting
don't
it.
kidnap me.
Interesting about that. But you guys could be stars, so it's starting next on Friday. So they're going to be doing this called at Hollywood Casino. So it's going to be, and it's by the same group that we're looking for local talent that did the last movie with Tom Hanks in it. So
the one that was such a good movie. Otto, something about Otto with this. I can't remember the name of it, but it was so good.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
And I remember seeing the train depot. By the way, I have it in front of me now. I have looked it up, Steve. 20th Century Studios is filming and casting locally here in Toledo. Let me see if I can find the date. May 17th from 3 until 7 p.m. So that's a week from today. And Film Toledo, the Regional Film Commission, is covering the Toledo and Northwest Ohio area, assisting with location scouting, secured the cooperation of the City of Toledo, is working with the Cleveland-based agency as well to find local talent for the movie.
Did they say, like, do they want certain ages or anything like that?
If you
I think it said all ages. I think it's what I read.
If you go to toltalent.com, there are more details. toltalent.com, and it's going to be at the Hollywood Casino, so kind of cool.
Yes, some of this movie is going to be shot in Sandusky too. So
really?
So how cool is that?
It says the production is casting for background talent and stand-ins. And then someone said, do I need to bring resume and headshot? It says if you have yours, feel free to do so, but prior experience is not necessary. And there you go. So this is only a casting call for background actors and stand-ins. The casting agency will be going through online and in-person submissions and notify those selected. So go again, more information. Go to that website that I just told you about, which I'll give it one more time. toltalent.com is what I see. So there you go.
How cool is that?
That's very cool.
20th Century Fox. This is a big deal.
That's a big deal.
All right, just show up there next Friday.
You should. What's going on in Slee, Steve?
Oh my God! So this one just hurts my heart because I love some country, but I was a big fan of this group. So forget Kendrick Lamar and Drake. The real beef is between Florida Georgia Line. Tyler Hubbard recently spoke with the Bussin' with the Boys podcast about their breakup and said that it was Brian Kelly who first wanted to go solo, and that caused them to split. We got some audio.
Oh, all right, here we go.
The boundary
by the
was-
way, this is Brian Kelly's side of the story after we heard from Tyler before Tyler
The
Hubbard.
boundary was, if you want to do that, we're not going to make FGL music for the foreseeable future.
Mhm.
It's like that's not what I want. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to make some music, and we had a touring deal. We're still going to tour. We're all excited about that. It went from, no music in the foreseeable future to, now we're not even going to tour. He was, I'm just here to tell the truth. I'm not here to try to burn down anything, whatever. He was trying to get out of the 2022 festival dates that we had already committed to because he didn't want to be seen with me, seen as a duo, because he was already ready to, push his solo career in overdrive.
It's getting ugly.
I know.
Wow.
Man.
They should make country songs and diss each other.
I know.
Exactly.
I stole your green tractor.
Wait, isn't one of the songs that was released? They said that it was supposed to be. I think Tyler did Brian had a diss track called "Kiss My Boots."
Right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Yeah, for sure. All right, what else, Steve?
Oh my God, get ready, guys. Be afraid, be afraid. The day we have all feared is upon us. Yes, the spawn of Justin Bieber is to be held upon us, you guys. Justin's wife, Haley, is pregnant. Now, they showed off their baby bump in a video from their wedding vow renewal ceremony in Hawaii. And yes, they also renewed their vows. Now, Haley's got a pretty substantial bump going. And a source told TMZ she's 6 months along, meaning baby Bieber should be here sometime around the beginning of August.
Well, you remember-
And if you're not,
all those cryptic posts that were going on like a month or two ago.
Oh, where she needed prayers, like her dad. Oh, what was it? What's his name? Stephen Baldwin. I think one of the Baldwin, the one that's not Alec. One of the ones that's not Alec said, we need prayers, and she got mad because her dad was putting her business out there. We didn't know what it was. I wonder if she was going through some issues, but now she's 6 months along, so she's probably in good shape.
Right.
Interesting.
Interesting. Congratulations to the Beebs.
Wow. Do you think Bieber got his future baby mama a gift?
I bet you he did.
Or she just gets unlimited funds.
That's a gift in itself, right?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get whatever you want. Here you go.
What else, Steve?
Oh my God, he sounds like Brandon Dorian. I can't even believe it. So crazy. So Andy Cohen, guys, is continuing on with Watch What Happens Live. Bravo has renewed his much buzzed about late night talk show through 2025 after completing an investigation into accusations from former stars of The Real Housewives, the franchise in which he is also executive producer. Now, the outside investigation into the recent allegations made by Brandi Glanville and Leah McSweeney against Andy Cohen has now been completed, and the claims were found to be unsubstantiated. So he's good to go. I love Andy Cohen. He's looking a little more jacked, and he's channeling. He's looking good. He's just quirky, funny, but he's something about Andy Cohen's kind of hot. I don't know what it is.
I really thought he was on his way out the door, though. I really thought that they were
because of these allegations.
Everybody
well, it was. I don't know if I thought it because of the allegations, but he hasn't been doing as well at hosting the reunions for the Bravo shows. Yeah. So
he's losing control of them women.
Yes.
It's a big thing. He's just losing control.
Did you see how many there are now? I'm going to see if I can find that. I can't remember if Steve sent it to me or what, but there's like 10 different Real Housewives. Oh, here, let me see. Yeah. Atlanta, Beverly Hills, Miami, New York City, Orange County, Potomac, Salt Lake City. Jesus.
Dubai.
Oh, there's a Dubai too?
There's a Dubai too.
Wow.
Yes.
They could do Toledo.
I was just thinking that actually. I would love to
see. There is a Housewives of Echo Junction. There's the Housewives of Brent Road. Trust me.
I didn't even know that.
Come to any of the fine restaurants downtown. You'll see them.
And I say I watch every single series.
Do you really? All of them?
All of them.
Oh my Lord. All right,
Potomac is for real, honey.
Oh, they are.
What is Potomac? Is that Washington, right? The Potomac River? Is that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they are not playing around.
All right.
Atlanta and Potomac.
What else, Steve?
Now, this was interesting. So John Mayer comes into this conversation. Now, he also wrote a letter denying rumors that there's anything romantic between him and Andy Cohen. He says, your friendship with Mayer has been the subject of intense speculation. People seem dubious that a straight rock star can have a close platonic relationship with a gay TV personality. He says, let them speculate. Andy Cohen replied, I honestly love John Mayer and he loves me. But because we are so affectionate to each other, people don't know what box to put that in. They assume we are sleeping with each other, which we are most definitely not.
I thought that. Just because you hang out with a gay dude doesn't mean you're banging.
Whoa.
What?
You need to watch how they touch each other.
You know what Steve's really?
Yes.
So you thought they were doing it?
I think there's some playfulness going on. Yeah.
Because Steve hangs around with a lot of straight dudes, and there's one that Steve's been hanging around. There's one he's been hanging around for years, and I thought for sure they were gay together.
Which one?
But then he's married.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, I guess he's not doing Steve. I don't know.
No, I get that all the time. I like get some of the like Rainbow Nation. They're like, how come you hang? I'm like, dude. I live downtown. Most of the people that live downtown are younger than me. The ones that are older or the same age, they don't really go out. They stay at home. Yeah. So I said, I'm not going to sequester myself to staying in my house just because somebody has an opinion about they're younger, he's older. Friendships are friendships. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Right.
I said, you can learn from them. And I can teach them. It's not about a sleeping thing.
So you and this guy that I'm thinking of, you guys have never done any sex stuff?
No.
You swear?
Is he 100?
Yes.
Is he 100? Is he? So he's married to a woman. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
But for years,
Has
for
he-
years he was single. Well, he got out of a marriage. He was single for years, and him and Steve would go everywhere. They'd go to. I'd see him in Chicago, and I'd see him in New York, and I would see him all over
I
the
know
place.
who you're talking
And
about.
I'm like, well, obviously, I didn't know this dude was gay, but obviously, he's hanging around Steve. He's gay.
Not.
That's probably
gay,
a great
never.
wingman, actually.
So he never tried to dip.
No, never. Trust me, honey. The food was ready for somebody to dip. No, you got to me.
So, Steve, wait. So you were hanging around, hoping that maybe he had one too many drinks, maybe because you were open to it.
No, I'll tell you this. This happened like years ago, but it happened to a friend of mine. We're still friends. We did cross the line way back in the day, and it was so awkward. And from then on, I'm like, nope, it's not risk losing the friendship. You can always get a hookup. Anybody can get a hookup at any time, any place, anywhere. Good friends are very, very, very hard to find and very, very hard to keep.
No,
so if you cross the line like that,
K2, is that why you and Demetrius don't hook up? Is because you don't want to ruin the friendship?
No, that's not why.
Why? Then why?
I just.
If that's not why.
She's like, I'm not attracted to him.
No,
You're not? He's a good looking dude. You're good looking.
It's both ways.
What is both ways?
Well, it's just like we just instantly became like family.
I get that.
I literally look at him like a brother. Like it's just there's nothing, and that's what's so funny because all my girlfriends that I've had crushes on him for years, they're all like they're constantly like, so what's it like? And I'm like, it's like living with your brother. I'm like, it's kind of annoying, kind of fun. Like,
all right.
You just don't cross that line. It's not worth it.
But that's why I have that rule within my friend group, and that's why I created the rule that Demetrius is not allowed to hook up with anybody in the apartment complex. Like, just because we're not going to get awkward, and we don't want to lose the friendships that we have, and cause
that's right.
But that's your rule. He's not going to follow that.
He's not.
He's not. He's going to bang someone in an apartment complex. There's no. There's not a doubt. Once the
Demetrius don't have any rules when it comes to any of that.
Yeah, and also
he loves making things awkward for everybody else.
Right.
And if you've ever been to her apartment complex, it's like you remember Melrose Place back in the day, where everyone would just hang out. It was all beautiful people, and they hang out at the pool all summer. Well, that's what it is. Of course, he's going to hook up with somebody.
And then what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Are you going to blame her or are you blaming him?
Oh, I'm blaming him.
Right. 100%.
Because the rule is on him.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Interesting.
Did he agree to it?
He knows that there's a rule in place.
See, but he didn't agree unless he says, yes, I agree, Kate. He's definitely doing it.
I am in charge on this one.
Are you going to kick him out if he does?
Oh, there will be words.
Oh, but you won't kick him out.
I would never kick anybody
See?
out.
All right.
Yep. Demetrius right now is listening. He's like, I'm all in.
Knowing there's no consequences. Like I tell my kids stuff all the time. If there's no consequences, they just ignore me.
Do you want to come home to a mean Kelly? A mad Kelly? Look at what I'm like when I'm happy.
Oh,
you do not want to be around me after I get mad at you.
Oh.
He would not.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Go.
All right. Thank you, Steve. All right, that is Steve Sleeves, brought to you part by our good friends over at Cocina de Carlos and Lupitas in downtown Perrysburg. Voted best Mexican food by you, the 419. Go check them out. They've got 3 locations: 2 Cocina de Carlos, 1 in Perrysburg, 1 in Waterville, and then Lupitas, their sister restaurant in downtown Perrysburg. Go there this weekend and get some amazing Mexican food. You're going to love it.
From the Nationwide Auto Studios, we have hundreds of nice newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 107.7 The
Later last night was hands down one of
the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between the bottle of wine and the looking rising Marvin Gaye. Then we danced in the dark under September stars in the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, so it's all I got is your hand in my hand. Baby, I could die, but I couldn't.
Oh, I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Move it slow motion for me. Oh, I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Move it slow motion for me. I'ma show her neck and her back hurting. Cut through it. I have you like a brand new version. It's like when she get used to it, then you start serving. Hop up on top and so jiggy jerking. Slow down for me, but you moving too fast. My fingers keep slipping. I'm trying to grip that human being hard head, and I'ma make it get on me. Got a human up the skies where my face is a dog. If it's something my fault, let me bury my bone. Like I blew a 5-bed marriage at home. One of my fell in love with that outside. That outside, keep them thick like small. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Move it slow motion for me. Oh, I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Move it slow motion for me.
Small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. I'm out on Old Mill Road. That spot nobody knows. Everybody got a small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. And I was 17. All the coke and some gasoline. Ride with me, we can get it okay. Hop into the Chevy 4-door. Wanna ride with me, let your head down. Come on, said you wanna go, don't be scared now. So you wanna ride with me, we can get it okay. Hop into the Chevy 4-door. Wanna ride with me, let your head down. Come on, said you wanna go, don't be scared now. I put it on the stick of still on them, the same roll. Still on them, I'm pumping, pipping on another woman. She pulling up a skirt, trying to show it. Something all cloudy, my niggas all rowdy. Just in the seat and got it rowdy. I'm rowdy, now where them? Look, I'm trying to take you home. So when she got your girlfriend, break them home. Trying to bring them home when I get it in the wall. To the window, wall, to the window, wall, to the window, to the wall.
Got a little bitty itch to get wild tonight, and I know just what'll help it. And it won't be very long till I'm feeling right, and I ain't got a care in the world.
And there's a pretty little kitty all the way from Kansas City sipping on a hillbilly wine glass. Yeah, she shot me a wink and she got me to thinking this is going real good, real fast.
We're gonna have a party. Come on, get it started. The whole damn town's invited. So beer up, party now, bring it on. No need to overthink it. Just get those bottles clanking. You know I want to hear you singing. So beer up, party now, bring it on. You gotta take a little break for goodness sake. Come on now, you deserve it.
Scream at the top of your lungs, I want to get me something. Grab these good times by the horn.
Stop and look around for a minute.
Wait, what?
That's what I call living.
Yeah, so live it up. About time you got in touch with your
We're gonna have a party. Come on, get it started. The whole damn town's invited. So beer up, party now, bring it on. No need to overthink it. Just get those bottles clanking. You know I want to hear you sing. So beer up, party now, bring it on. DJ
Bring it.
Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Good morning. It's 8:21. I'm Andrew Z. Stephen B. Hardy running that Facebook Live TV production feed. If you get a chance, check that out. K2 the Baroness. What?
Just doing a great job.
He is doing a great job. I have one complaint.
What?
I like when my name is on there because it hides a fat roll.
Oh my god.
Your name is on there.
Is it? No, it's not.
Oh, I don't know.
From what I'm seeing on the screen is
I think when you put the lower third on, it takes away her name and then and then adds her fat roll.
Right.
So-
No,
so-
I don't see it now.
Watch it.
It's when that we do not own the copyrights to this music shows
I'm
it.
about to take it down too.
You better replace it with something else.
Why don't you just move your camera up?
I'm totally
Just make a
joking.
banner that says
It was me
fat
being
roll
funny.
censored.
I'm totally joking, Stephen. I was being funny and then it turned serious.
and now you're moving your camera around.
Now I'm like, do I have one? Let me see.
All right, it's time for normal or nope. This is where you guys have sent us in some things that you do in your life, and you ask us if you think this is normal or you're crazy. So it's normal or nope. Baroness, what's the first one?
Drying yourself completely after having a shower. This person says, my boyfriend only dries a little and says that's what my clothes are for. But I agree. That's what the towel is for. I can't stand the clothes sticking and I think it's weird. Am I normal for drying myself fully after my shower?
I don't dry myself fully. I might just dry myself-ish and then throw some clothes on. Yeah, I'm with him. I just whatever. The clothes take care of the rest. But she has to be
So
completely
he's
dry.
getting-
She has to be completely dry from head to toe, and he's only half-ass drying.
You do have to be dry. I don't care if you don't dry yourself, but you have to dry yourself to put clothes on.
So you have to be completely
You
dry.
want wet underwear? Like, that's weird.
Producer Doug said that's normal.
Sounds like it's a guy thing.
What about you, Steven?
Man, I won't lie. I'm probably like 75% dried off, when I leave the bathroom. I also don't like wet boxers, so I like to be dry.
So you like? Also, I give your show. I'm to me, it's I don't know. I dry-ish, and then I throw some clothes on, and then it dries the rest of me.
My hair, I really don't care. I'm dry.
It looks like everyone's going towards her, though. I got another text message in 419. Oh, I got a bunch of text messages in 419-345-3375. Completely dry. Normal to be completely dry, normal. So apparently she is right and he is wrong. You need to dry off head to toe 100%.
As with most cases.
Or you put them clothes on. What most cases?
That she is right and he is wrong.
Oh my Lord. All right, what else, K2?
Rinsing your mouth out after brushing your teeth. I was told by my dentist that you're meant to just spit out the excess toothpaste and leave the rest on. Have I been cleaning my teeth incorrectly my whole life?
Wait, say it one more time.
Rinsing your mouth out after brushing your teeth.
Uh-huh.
Instead of just spitting out the excess toothpaste and leaving the rest on your teeth.
So so she's leaving the coating in there of the toothpaste instead of just washing it all off. And what was the point?
Yeah, I always I want everything out of my mouth. I don't want to feel anything on my teeth, right?
Right. So I probably do both. So in the morning I continue to let the toothbrush do its work until it's all just clean. But then at nighttime I think, if I leave a little bit on my teeth, then the whitening in the toothpaste is going to work.
Right. It's going to continue to work.
My mouth's going to be shut all night, so it has nowhere to go.
Now, wouldn't it be nice to be around her during that time?
John's got a reminder. Shut your mouth. You got toothpaste in there. What are you doing talking right now? I just got a text message at 419-345-3375. It says, like all things, I spit it out. She said you got to rinse at the very least with Listerine, some sort of mouthwash or something. You can't just be leaving remnants of toothpaste all up in your mouth.
Yeah.
But that's what you do, Renee. You leave remnants of toothpaste all up in your mouth.
Just at nighttime.
That's what she does too. All right, so let's go normal or nope. Stephen B, what do you think?
I'm gonna say you should probably fully rinse out your mouth. I mean, you
Is that
should
what you do?
brush, then rinse it out with water, and then do some Listerine, and you're good to go.
Yep.
All right.
I 100% agree with him.
All right, so she's been doing it wrong her whole life. What you're saying.
Time to learn some new things.
All right, you Renee, you're on her side.
I said I do both.
Well, how do you do both?
In the mornings, I make sure everything's gone, and at
So you don't brush
nighttime-
the same way each time. You different. It's different the time of day and how you brush.
Yeah.
Huh.
I've actually heard that you should brush at night, and like what she does there, because it does clean them overnight while you're sleeping.
I did get a text message that says Renee's mouth is never shut. This is fake news.
Whatever.
Remnants of that ribeye too. I like to leave that in my mouth.
Oh my god.
Toothpaste and leftover ribs.
Right. So what are we saying? Normal or nope? Then that she leaves remnants of toothpaste in her mouth. That we're saying that's not normal. She needs to rinse it out.
Yeah.
All right. You're sorry. Nope on that one. What's next?
Cutting a pizza with scissors. I thought people were crazy when I saw it the first time, but it always looks so perfectly cut afterwards. I've never, ever. I will use a pizza cutter. I'll use a knife, but
Mhm.
yeah, no, I've never used scissors.
That's not normal.
No.
Right?
I've never used scissors I use scissors a lot in the kitchen for everything, but I've never cut a pizza with it.
No, me either. Nope. That's not normal.
Not normal.
No.
Vacuuming in the dark so the light from the vacuum shows everything to pick up.
I don't even know how to use my vacuum.
Hold on, Consuela needs to answer this
how
one.
do you do that, Consuela? Consuela, how do you vacuum?
So vacuuming, all the lights are out. Vacuuming in the dark so you see what you have to pick up.
So
Is
the,
that normal?
so the light picks it up from the vacuum. That is not normal.
No, that's not normal.
That's very.
Stephen B. No.
That's not normal at all, man. Just if it's
Yeah.
dirty, vacuum it up. You're good.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a fetish in there somehow with that one. Little OCD.
I like vacuuming in the
And I got a text message 419-345-3375. It says, I see someone cutting pizza with scissors. I am out. That's a deal breaker.
I mean, scissors in the kitchen are amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I cut raw chicken with scissors.
Really?
Yes. When you
Oh.
want to make, like tender
Uh-huh.
strips. Yeah, scissors are amazing.
Someone else said, get a better pizza cutter. Not normal, you freak! Exclamation point. Another one said, scissors and pizza equal being on some sort of watch list somewhere, same as the dark room vacuumer.
That's good.
Someone else said, there's lights on a vacuum?
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that.
Says, I'm poor. My vacuum don't have lights.
I don't even I have a Roomba. Like,
really?
Yeah, I don't.
Does that thing work?
It does. Yeah.
So it just rolls up in your house all night, or do you give it a time, or how does that work?
I'm too stupid to figure out how to program it. So I just once every other day, just turn it on and let it go, and then
you don't vacuum. You just it vacuums for you.
Yeah.
The vacuuming robot.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
And what if it just sucks up something it's not supposed to?
Well, I mean,
does it suck up all the pieces? Like there's nothing it doesn't get, or do you have to make sure stuff's not on the floor? Or I'm fascinated by
the
this.
only thing, you don't want to have any cords on the floor.
Oh,
So you want to
see?
make sure that any phone chargers or anything aren't on the floor. And sometimes it will go over something a couple of times before it gets it, or sometimes it might create a little bit more of a mess, but then it goes back and it cleans itself up. The only thing I have is it gets stuck underneath my refrigerator. So I have to prop something in front of my refrigerator door when I run it so that it doesn't get stuck underneath there.
I get another text message 419-345-3375. I don't vacuum completely in the dark, but mine does have a light. And I have noticed it helps a lot when I sweep my hard floors because we have pets. There's always dirt everywhere. So it does light up, and see dirt a lot better when you make sure that you're getting everything. So there you go.
All right.
I just got a text message. It's Consuela, Renee's live-in maid. Miss Renee makes me vacuum in the dark to save money on the electric bill. Yeah, but we don't have a light on the vacuum, so I have to hold a flashlight. It makes it so hard to vacuum. Good job, Renee. Man, Renee. All right. Normal or nope?
No.
Yeah, no. What are we even talking about?
Vacuuming in the dark.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing. Or and then the pizza cutter thing. That's you can't use scissors. That's not a thing either.
No.
You got one more? Or no, is that it?
I have one more. Hold
Okay.
on, let me get to it. Speaking to Siri with a robot voice. Don't you all speak in robotic monotone when giving voice commands?
Siri, answer. Look at it. Siri just lit up.
I couldn't even speak robotic if I wanted to.
So that's not. So if he speaks robot to Siri, that's not normal.
No.
Normal or no, Renee?
No.
You don't ever speak robot to your AI?
I don't even use Siri.
Oh.
You should always thank Siri, though.
Always. What do you say? Like at the end, you say thank you, Siri?
Yes. Yes, because when robots take over the world, they're going to remember how you treated them.
They are.
Yeah. I have a couple friends and they just treat their Alexas and Siris like, they abuse them very badly.
Oh.
In my head, like, you guys are going to regret that one day.
I want to know what kind of things they're doing to abuse them.
They just yell at it a lot, tell it to shut up and all that. And it's like, they're just trying to help you, man.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
All right, someone said no robotic voice. Nope, LOL. That's not a thing. All right, so normal or nope. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Here's traffic and weather. Renee.
I think K2 should do the rest.
Are you tired?
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staylor on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. Road construction. Left lane is closed at I-280 northbound between Ohio 51, exit 6, and Ohio 2, exit 7. Expect lane and shoulder restrictions for resurfacing through October. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 50 degrees and partly cloudy, and for your Friday, May 10th, expect partly sunny skies with a high of 65. And for your nighttime, expect scattered rain showers with a low of 49. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staylor on 107.7 The Wolf.
Oh, hey, gotta tell my friends over at State Line Sauce Company tonight or tomorrow, rather, they're going to be at Toledo Farmers Market. So if you're looking to do something tomorrow morning with your significant other, maybe go grab a coffee, go to the farmer's market, walk around, and enjoy some State Line sauce. And if you're not going to get up in the morning, you go to the Toledo Farmers Market, you can get it online, StatelineSauceCO.com, StatelineSauceCO.com. State Line Sauce, get sauced.
Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it today, I'm going to wrestle this bear. Whoa! She's a lot bigger than I...
Honestly, Honest Abe doesn't have to wrestle a bear to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Then why am I...
One look at the largest inventory of reliable late-model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, and you'll be sold.
He's got me in a bear hug. That'd be funny if it didn't hurt so much.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in, we take anything as trade.
Tell them about the guaranteed approval. Am I allowed to tag out?
Good credit, bad credit, or no credit. Your down payment means you're approved. Just sign and drive. Find out more at nationwidetoledo.com. Then experience a no-pressure, hassle-free, fun car buying experience at Nationwide Auto Finance, 2121 Woodville Road.
I'm in for deals even crazier than me.
Taco Bell just dropped the new Cravings Value Menu. Now you can get 10 items for $3 or less, which means you can get the food you want for the price you want. It's almost like you can have your cake and eat it too. But in this case, it's a double-stack taco from the new Cravings Value Menu. So basically, you can have your double stack taco and eat it too, which is a lot crunchier than cake. The new Cravings Value Menu is here. Get it at Taco Bell today. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations while supplies last. Contact store for price and participation which vary. Tax extra.
Sorry, but we actually have a wait list for our Monstera.
Shaw's greenhouse is really bringing in the green.
We can't keep snake plants and stuff.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow.
We could add a whole section for ferns. Here we'd have dahlias, and more dahlias.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
A car is never just a car. Kelley Blue Book knows it's so much more than that. It's your commuting chariot, your road trip refuge, your I just need a reason to get out of the house. Your car is there for everything. And for everything car, there's Kelley Blue Book. Need a new set of wheels? Price it on Kelley Blue Book. Problem under the hood? Fix it with Kelley Blue Book. Can another car do the job better? Trade it or sell it on Kelley Blue Book. We're here mile after mile, moment after moment. Price it, fix it, trade it, sell it. KBB.com. Visit KelleyBlueBook.com to get the journey started.
Why not make an appointment to see my buddy Joel Cook at Fast Lane Auto Care? Have Joel and his ASC certified mechanics give your car its annual physical. These upcoming months are the worst months to have a breakdown. Not that there's ever really a good month for that. Keep your family safe and sound by making sure your car is safe and sound. Look, we don't want your life savings, just your business for life. Fast Lane Auto Care is at 4th Street, the Anthony Wayne Trail. Go see my buddy Joel. Fast Lane Auto Repair. Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for two. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56. Unlimited pistol and rifle rentals, 2 targets, rental eye and ear protection, all for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock. The largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. towersarmory.com.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected.
Bring it. Andrew Z. and Demetrius in the morning.
Hi, it's 8:40. I'm Andrew Z. K2 the Baroness. We got Stephen B. Hardy on the television production side of things, and we've got, of course, Renee, our good time gal from the East Side. Whoop whoop. Time for the sex, love, and relationship report. I think this one is pretty good. A couple things in there. Number one is these are signs that you're addicted to the rush of love. The rush that love gives you. So if you're addicted to that rush, here's how we can tell if you're addicted to that rush. If you have an unstable pattern of relationships that begins with a burst of energy and passion and that feeling that this is the one, Like, how many times have people jumped into these relationships?
Who are we thinking about right now that does this?
Demetrius
Yeah.
and you?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't know. God, I've been in one real relationship.
Well, Demetrius definitely does it. He loves that. He loves that that rush of the addicted
That
to
is
the rush.
always amazing.
The
And
What?
then
relationship energy.
right. And then it just turns into the same old stuff.
Right. What were you saying, Steven?
Oh, it's just the puppy dog phase. It's awesome.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, she's dating this great guy. He's amazing,
Uh-huh.
and they're an adorable couple, and I'm very excited for them.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna get engaged here soon, and they've only been together since September. And she said to me a couple weeks ago, she's like, "I will feel exactly like him in 2 years, like I do right now." And I was like, "You think?" And she's like, and I'm like, things will change. I was like, I hope you still do.
Mhm.
And like, but you got to remember, you don't live together yet. You're getting ready to move in together. There's a
Mhm.
kid coming in with the mix. Like things.
You mean he's got a kid already?
Yeah, like
Oh.
things change. Like I think you'll still be very, very happy.
Uh-huh.
But like,
is there
you get comfortable, and it's a very different phase.
Is there anyone listening? And I'm going to put the number out. 419-345-3375. 419-345-3375. That's been with somebody at least multiple years. Got to be 2 years or more, I would say. That feels exactly the way you did when you first met till now. That's not even that's not even a thing. It's not possible, is it?
I don't think so. I think
so.
I think once you get comfortable, it's just a different feeling.
Not saying you don't love them, and not saying there's no way it's exactly the same. Too much stuff has happened. Like you've changed.
Right, but I still think you have your roller coaster of sometimes you are more attracted at different times than you are, so it comes back.
Maybe
if you
I think
allow
you're
it
right.
to come back.
Yes, I think that's very, very good observation.
Like I can say, like I'm so more attracted to John now than I was 2 years ago.
Really? Well,
3 years ago.
Okay.
4 years ago. You know,
but you probably were going through a phase. You were annoyed. Maybe you've gotten over
right.
that.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So you just it's a roller coaster. So probably
okay.
I mean, talk to
I
me
get
next
it.
week. It may be gone.
Right.
Like you don't know.
No, I get it. Okay, these are signs you're addicted to the rush that love gives you. You set aside family and friend relationships for the possibility of spending time with that someone special. You make efforts to avoid real or imagined abandonment. I don't know what that means. The fear of abandonment is like a hum that vibrates in every cell of the addict's body, creating a distorted lens through which rejection and desertion are seen in every direction. That's interesting. I've never heard that before, but it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Some people are afraid of getting dumped. So you live your whole relationship hey, we got to talk. Like if you get a text, you're like, oh my God, he's dumping. And there are people that like that, you know.
Right.
Let's see. You have obsessive thoughts that preoccupy one's mind. These thoughts often involve jealousy or fear of being unimportant and insignificant. You make endless demands of reassurance. Do you love me? You really love me? You swear you love me?
Oh God,
The
that would
worst.
be so annoying.
That's one of the signs that you're addicted to the rush that love
I don't even
gives
say
you.
that anymore. I'm like, I don't want to hear that you love me. I know you love me, but do you like me?
Right.
Sometimes he answers, sometimes he doesn't.
Right. You've aborted efforts to end an abusive relationship. So often, after promises to leave have been made to oneself and others, taking action and ceasing communication with the abusive partner is undermined by a multitude of fears. So, I get it. You feel out of control, or you choose partners who need fixing. Addicts are often drawn to people who become emotionally unavailable or who are demanding and critical after the honeymoon phase fades. The initial joy and exhilaration are the high the addict seeks, and the partner becomes the drug of choice. Like with most disorders, this is certainly a continuum of symptomology and very mild to severe. So watch out for that. That is interesting. Here's another one. Sneaky reason emotional affairs are so appealing to non-cheaters. They're saying that one of them is you have no shared responsibility with the new person. There's no money issues. There's no children. There's no chores. There's no BS. So it's easy to share your deepest feelings with someone. You have no conflict. It's all positive. So these emotional affairs you're doing, but
then you realize that it's not greener on the other side if you were to add all of the real stuff to it.
Right. But most people don't think like that though, do they? They just
no.
Yeah, they don't think of it. They got problems too. But you just don't have to deal with them because you're not with them.
Right.
They say the constant communication creates emotional closeness. The primary problem that leads to emotional infidelity is the emotional distance between partners. While emotional infidelity is a symptom of emotional distance within the primary relationship, emotional distance is also a symptom of the deeper issue within the relationship. And an emotional affair may not feel like cheating. So you think it's okay. We're not doing anything. We're not banging. So what's the big deal? Some people think like that. So that's why.
So emotional affair, meaning there's no kissing or anything involved.
Right. You're just sharing text messages.
I think I would be more bothered by an emotional affair than a physical affair.
Me too.
A lot of people say that.
Yeah.
Because really, you sure though?
Yeah.
So you would rather have John bang someone than to know that he's carrying on just a text message relationship back and forth?
Yes.
Really?
Because I feel like sex is sex and it is what it is. And then there's no attachment, where when it's an emotional affair, you're going to share your most inner, deepest thoughts with that person.
I guess you're right. I mean, and as we know, is with women too.
That's what women want. Like,
is an emotional thing. If you lose them emotionally, it is it's over.
Right.
That's one way to say it. It is over if you lose them emotionally. Here's some things that make people more attractive. Some of the top of the list, including kindness, empathy, being on good terms with exes. They're saying is actually something that makes a person more attractive. Is that true? You think? They say that they being able to be friends with if they're friends with their exes or they're friendly with their exes on good terms is what they call it.
Well, I don't think a lot of people would like that, especially. Well, I think both sexes wouldn't like that. It does show that you have a level of maturity.
Right. And if it's
like
if it's an ex-wife or husband, but not. I don't think you need to be I don't need you to be friends with your ex-girlfriend or boyfriend.
Well, no, they say it doesn't say friends with, but more on good terms. Like I consider myself on good terms with every ex I've ever had. Like it's nothing. It's not. We don't communicate. We don't talk. Colleen has deleted them from my phone, but I consider us on good terms.
Yeah, it wasn't like an ugly breakup.
No, I've never had.
Speak to me again.
No, I've never had that. It's just it's not my. I don't know. Not my thing. I don't know. That says I'm a good person, right?
Yes, it does. Yes.
No matter. Don't condescend me, K2.
No matter what anybody else says about. Did you see the big Reddit post about you? Did somebody send that to you?
Yes.
I was wondering if you'd seen
What was that about?
Because I made a big post online the other day about how I don't care what people think. I mean, basically, it was I don't care what people think about me. I don't need anyone's approval because no one's employing me, no one's giving me money, no one's I'm earning every dollar I have by going directly to the people, whether I'm parking my food truck or we have them listening to the show, or like I only deal with directly with the public, so I don't need to kiss ass to these jackhole a-hole CEOs or government people or whoever. And
so what made you feel that you needed to say that out loud? What
made
were you feeling in that moment?
Wow, that is a really good question. It's been on my heart for a while because I just don't like. I don't need to pretend like I don't know. I don't know.
Because I don't think that by you sharing that most people are going to think that that's an insecurity and that you do by putting it out there.
I think to me it was more of an appreciation of normal people
Right.
Is the reason I think the reason I did it.
So-
It's because
so rather
because normal people have supported me through all this other stuff to where these other people want to talk crap, or not give me a job or badmouth the food truck or do this or whatever, or make it hard to run or do all this other stuff. Like I've been going through it the last couple of weeks, just battling and battling and battling. But I'm just like, no matter how hard you battle me, you're not going to win, because in the end, I'll set my food truck out on a corner and people will support me that like me and I make good food and I give good customer service, and I do the best I can. And I think other people don't have that luxury. They have to pretend they like people.
Right. So rather than pointing out the people that don't support you because they're getting a reaction out of you, it's best to probably just thank the people for supporting you for everything you are trying to do.
But it was a combo. It was both. And I think to show the level of support, I have to show the other side. Like you have to say that I don't care what these people think because I got you. I mean, it was part of the post. I mean, it's not
right, but you're giving them
the post isn't as effective if you're not saying why you appreciate somebody. I appreciate you because you supported me through all the BS, and you're still there, and you will always support me. So I don't have to worry about what these judgy a-holes have to say.
But you
I don't
had to
care.
get through all the anger before you think.
What do you mean?
You got through. You were angry in the first paragraph, and then you got to the thank you.
I wasn't angry.
So you know what I mean? So that comes off that you were more angry than thank
but I wasn't. That's the thing. And I actually thought about posting a picture of me smiling and say, like, there's no anger in it at all. It's just everybody's just stating facts that I really don't care what people think. Like if people post about me, I don't care. Like I don't read it. I don't care. People sent me the thing on Reddit that basically was reposting what I had posted, and I didn't even read it because I don't need to. I don't care. I just don't care what people think.
Yeah, I would say go 98% positive, then you can be 2% negative.
Yeah.
Can we make it 75-25 actually?
No. And thinking of something positive, we need to have him sing at least once a week if he's going to be here.
I'm cool.
Oh, I like that
man.
idea.
That's how I got to pay rent here. I got to sing. Songs.
Yes, once a week you got to sing us a song.
Right.
I do a
At
text
least
message.
once a week. We need him to sing.
I agree. He's here. We might as well use his talent.
Right.
419-345-3375. I got a text message that says, I read and felt that post, Andrew. The thing I notice about what seems to make the show work for me is what she's saying for her, is the authenticity from each of you, especially after having met the crew last week. Stay real and stay honest. Well, that was very nice. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Steve, you there?
I'm here.
Any thoughts on anything, or you want to?
Yeah, you just get to a certain age, you just don't care what other people think. You want meaning to life. Be the best person you can be. That's all you can do. Just be the best person. If anybody has a problem with that, so toodles to you. You got to go someplace. Get behind me.
I started saying this a long time ago, Steve, and it's basically be beautiful. So be you.
So trendy.
Thank you. It's very trendy. I'm starting it. I'm starting it.
Riveting.
You're starting it?
Yes.
You're starting it.
I did. I started it. Be beautiful. Be you.
Reddit's about to go so hard on you right now.
I want to see him with like pigtails in his head of pom-poms while he's on a field, like jumping and doing hooky jumps. Be beautiful.
Be beautiful. All right, Steve. By the way, I'm making fun of Renee because that's her thing. So, for the people that don't know, all right. Well, what's going on in Sleaze?
I was letting you just carry it.
I know. What's going on in Sleaze, Steve?
Let's talk Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Now, did she instruct her kids to avoid Brad Pitt during custody visits after they split? So there are claims that a guy who used to run security for them for years, Brad's attorneys filed new legal docs Thursday in their ongoing winery case, and they offer up a sworn declaration written by a man named Webb, who says he used to head up a security company that offered services to Brangelina while they were married. So that's all the story that they have here. We need a little bit more information. But I don't know. I mean, I've had their wine. Actually, it's really good.
Is it?
Like it's really
What's it called?
Really good.
The Brad and Angelina wine. What's it called?
A Foley, Folly, Foley. It's
F-O-L-L-Y.
really, really good.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's very fruit forward, low tannins, low sulfites, very good with food.
Wow, you
so.
can tell you are a snob, like a mother.
No, it's just he's good at what he does.
Low sulfites, low.
So I was at a restaurant last week and I was like, okay, I'm going to order the most expensive glass of wine and then maybe I'll like it. Blech. It was worse
You're not
than
a wine
the cheap one.
You're not. You like wine, but you like the.
No, I don't like any wine.
Oh.
I just drink it to try to fit in and be cool like the rest of the people.
Well, like last week when. Remember when Alex Raimundo was here? He was a comedian and he owns this company called Number One. And for the first time, I'm like, man, I wish I drank because everyone was enjoying
Right,
like drinking tequila, and it was good, but I just don't drink.
Right.
But I tried to fit in a little bit.
We need someone here to be the adult Andrew.
Right? Do you like a mocktail, Andrew? Because that's like all the trend right now.
Oh yeah,
Usually,
but they're so expensive.
They're so expensive, and
Mocktails
the
are
calories. Like I don't want to
expensive.
spend the money. I don't want to spend the calories on drinks.
Right.
Like I drink water, or if I do crave it once, or maybe twice a week, I'll drink a Diet Coke or Diet drink, whatever. But Diet Dr. Pepper, they have that at Sam's on the fountain. So good.
Ooh.
Yes. What else, Steve?
Kendall Jenner wants you to know she's enjoying the freedom of being childless. Now, she's making it clear she has no plans to reproduce anytime soon, but not ruling out the possibility down on Vogue, where she reflects on her previous desire to have little ones by the age of 27. Now, however, now at age 28, Kendall's confessed she isn't experiencing baby fever at the moment and is happy with her life. She adds, now I'm past that and I feel like I'm still so young. I'm enjoying my kidless freedom. By the way, Kendall has talked about this in the past, joking she's the only sister without little ones on her plate. And she seemed happy about it then as well. Well, good for her, honey. Don't feel the pressures.
I feel
Do
her.
you?
Yep. I agree wholeheartedly. She's living the life.
She totally is, and she's beautiful. I mean,
She's
just
so
beautiful. I watched her on the Met Gala, like she was working that runway. I'm like, go girl, go girl. You are fabulous.
I'm sure she has had procedures done, but she looks the most natural out of all the girls for sure.
Of all of them,
Yeah.
Ooh, because man, some of them. I hope you save the receipt, honey. Take it back. Take it
What do you
back.
think of how tiny Kim was at the gala? Like it was just unreal. Her waist was just like nothing.
Like
nothing.
Yeah.
And then
It's
you look down at the peripheral and honey, kaboom.
Yeah.
Right, but I think it's the waist trainer she wears.
Yeah.
You think it's like what is it, like the old school girdle? Is that kind of what it is?
But it's like all snaps.
But
and
is it
goes all the
Slims?
way up.
Is that what she does? It's probably from her company that does it. I'm guessing.
How many she got on? 30?
That's what I mean. No, those things are really, really tight. I have a friend that wears one, and she swears by it. And her stomach is completely flat, and it looks amazing when she has it on. So,
But how does she feel when she's in it, though?
Yeah.
she
That's
never
the question.
complains because I'm thinking by the time I eat dinner and have 2 cocktails, like I'm ready to. I'm gonna rip that off.
I can't even see to have my jeans on.
Right.
One sip of water and it's an explosion.
Hey, check it out. Okay, but as we get set to wrap up here, I got to tell you guys, next week we have got passes to the Hamler Country Fest, which is next weekend in Hamler Community Park. Little Texas is going to be there. Travis Denning is going to be there. It's Friday and Saturday. It's a big music festival, and we have got tons of tickets to give away. Go to Hamler Country Fest. Tickets are available if
Where's
you want to
it
get
at?
yours. In Hamler.
Oh, I didn't know how far that is.
I don't know how far Hamler is.
I'm gonna look it up right
Look it up for me. Hamler Country Fest, though, is going to be next weekend, Friday and Saturday, and I've got tons of tickets to give away next week.
Hamler Country Fest.
Yes, Little Texas is going to be. I mean, they have a bunch of bands. It's like one of those festivals. That's why it's called it. That's why it's called a Summer Fest. But Country Fest. So come check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're doing some '90s country music icons, and all weekend long they're going to have. Oh no, look!
It's about 45 minutes, or about almost an hour away. 45 minutes to an hour away.
It's not bad.
it's a
No.
little bit past McClure, Liberty. It's way out there.
Yeah, so we're gonna. I've got tickets. Let's see, Brent Lowry band, all kinds of great concert. Country acts are going to be there. So we will have tickets to give away next week. Steve, thank you so much. We appreciate you as always.
Guys, you guys too. Remember, love those mothers, honey. Love those mothers.
Love those
this
mothers.
weekend.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day, Renee. Happy Mother's Day to you, listening mom. We do appreciate all your listenership. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you guys again on Monday. I got to tell you about my friends over at Cocina de Carlos. If you want some Mexican food, got to go there. Take mom there this weekend. Renee's taking her family there this weekend, Sunday.
I am.
You find her at Lupita's, the sister restaurant, Cocina de Carlos. You are going to love it. We'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. MedOne Care has all the answers and more. MedOne Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. MedOne Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job?